Alright, hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Hope everyone is doing fine and welcome also to the weekend. Or well, now it's the weekend, so that's always nice. Hope you're doing well, and we are gonna play some Flight Simulator, who would have guessed? And we haven't decided where we'll fly to, and we can also maybe change to from, where to fly from. So I'll let you guys decide where we'll fly to and from. So it's up to you. Sanders, hello Sanders, how are you doing? Welcome back. Hope everything is fine with you and enjoying the weekend. Sweden is 1989-50. Tjenare. Hur är läget? Välkommen tillbaka. Krille, tjenare Krille. Jag såg precis ditt meddelande där angående liveryn. Jag får återkomma kring den biten där, hur man gör med den. Så kan vi titta på det sen. Eller är det för 2020 eller 2024 förresten? Nu ska vi se. Och nu har vi Flight Simulator här. Alright, so where should we fly to and from today, guys? Okej, så 2020. Jag har 2020 kvar fortfarande. Men om du fick en liveryn så det borde bara vara att kopiera till community. Jag har aldrig behövt göra någonting annorlunda än att kopiera in till communityn. Så det borde bara vara så. Okay, I'm gonna get my controllers. So, do we have any suggestions for where we should fly? Or maybe we should do like a career mode or something, I don't know. And we're gonna fly in multiplayer mode, so feel free to join if you want to. You can do career mode or some missions, try to get some points on missions or something. Yeah, you decide what we'll do. So it's gonna be like sort of you decide stream or suggestions, and we'll take any of these suggestions. Just get the Twitch chat also so I don't miss any information from there. 1 second. There we go. Alright, so now I can see all the information I need to. Alright, so by the way, I hope you can hear me. Yes, you can. Should be able to anyway. So should we do like, actually let's go back here. There are some career modes. I've not really been using much of that. There is some world photographer thing, activities, challenge league. Let's have a look. What are these actually? Flight training. No, that's a bit boring. Rally race, low altitude. That could be interesting. Landing challenges. I really suck at helicopters, so it's not going to end well in those, I think. National Championship air races. That one seems to be locked. Custom content. What's this? Animals. Okay, animals whale watching. Okay. Amsterdam till Genève kanske. Den skulle vi kunna köra. Vänta, ska se. Är det Genève Airport? Jo då, det är det. Skulle vi kanske kunna köra. Frågan är, vill vi köra på Vatsim då eller inte? Eller typ Innsbruck eller något sånt där kul. Men Amsterdam, Genève, hur lång är den flygrutten då? Free flight from... And yes, I did fly the ATR 72600 today. a little bit. Just trying out. I learned now how it's gonna follow the flight plan, and I know how to make it to cruise, but I don't know yet how to make it land good. Yeah, we're gonna fly the A320. Maybe we'll take the A321 just to mix it up something here. What do we have here? Oh, and also let's hope the Phoenix is working today. And how long is the Amsterdam to Geneva flight? Let's have a look. LSGG is the dispatch my flight plan. Let's have a look. Krille, tänkte att vi kan köra någon fin VOR-visual inflygning på någon fin flygplats. Det låter nice. Så vi har då... Och då är det en ganska fin visual där också. Jag har också Gibraltar, men den är inte så jättefin. Men jag har liksom lite add-on sceneries på den. Men jag har också add-on scenery på Innsbruck. Men okej, vi kan ta kanske Amsterdam då. Eham. Nej, aha. SAS. Actually will be thinner. Because why not? Oh, this is actually an Airbus A320 and Scandinavian Airlines. Vincent, tjena, gick det live? Yes, det var inte planerat, eller jag hade inte tänkt det, men så blev det ändå. Jag tänkte köra lite live planespotting här utanför, bara lite grann. Men det kom inga flyg, eller de slutade flyga precis efter. Jag såg 747 idag däremot, som när den landade, eller när den startade. Ja, Jonsi, flyg till Madeira, Funchal. Vad tror du om det, Krille? Kanske typ köra från Lissabon till Madeira. Vore inte det ganska nice? Den skulle vi kunna göra. Jag har Madeira add-on scenery. Det skulle vi kanske kunna göra. Hur lång tid tar den flygningen då? Lammensi, tjenare, välkommen. Hur är läget? Hur får man upp så många alternativ att välja mellan liveries? Jag kan typ bara välja mellan 3. Har flightsimulator 20. I det här fallet så har jag använt mig av Phoenix livery. Och då laddar jag ner dem från livery manager. Så det krävs att du har Phoenix. Om du inte har Phoenix så då kan du inte ladda ner de här, men har du Phoenix då kan du använda den här och sen ladda ner massa olika liveries. Krille, tänkte att vi kan köra tänkte att vi kan göra en träning det jag skrev. Okej. Lamens, har Xbox så måste du nog köpa. Ja, då tror jag inte att du kan använda Phoenix, utan då måste du nog köpa det från Marketplace, de som finns där. Jag kör på PC. Jonsi, nej, cirka 1 timme och 45 minuter. Okej, men vänta ska vi se. Kan vi kolla på en karta lite grann och se, var har vi? Where is actually the Funchal and so on? Well, okay, I'm not that stupid. I know it's here somewhere. Oh, maybe... Oh, there it is. Let's have a look. Lisbon... Yeah, or should we fly like from Morocco? Or maybe the Canarian Airlines to Funchal? Gran Canaria to Funchal? Something like that? What do you think of that? Lamens. Ladda när flight simulator igår så rätt så ny. Okej, måste lära mig allt liksom. Okej, jag förstår. Det är mycket att lära. Jag har inte spelat på Xbox. Krille, jag blev inbjuden att flyga Köpenhamn till Funchal och tillbaka. Alltså i Rilo. Nej. Hur blir man inbjuden till att göra det? Riktigt nice. Vadå, utan att typ så här, men du behöver inte betala någonting då, eller hur funkar det? Hur lyckas du med det? Jag vill också veta. Riktigt nice. Ja, Jonesy Place. Okej, det låter bra. Vi kör en Gran Canaria till Madeira. Jag tror inte att... Alltså jag klarar inte riktigt av att köra utan någon add-on scenery. Eller jag klarar det, men det är bara lite tråkigt. Vad har vi för Gran Canaria? Canaria msfs. GCLP. Gran Canaria scenery. Men det här är liksom, de kostar pengar. Dock inte så mycket. GSX profile. Hur ser det ut här då på Orbx? Är det liksom värt det, om man säger så? Eller så tar vi bara en som... Vi har ju ändå add-on scenery på... Oj. Add-on scenery på... Okej, vi lever med den som vi har just nu på Gran Canaria. Vi tar Gran Canaria, den som vi har. Behöver inte starta om heller. Vad kör vi för flygplan då? A321 eller? Vi tar någon livery. Lammen, är Flight Simulator 2024 bättre än 20? Jag skulle säga att 2020 kanske till och med något, alltså mer stabilare i alla fall. På det sättet skulle jag säga att det är bättre. Men annars vi kör en gammal SAS. Vi kör en SAS. Cologne 70, hello. So where do we go today? How are you doing? Welcome back and happy weekend. What do we say? Happy weekend or something? Enjoy the weekend. We are going to fly. So we got some suggestions. We're going to fly from Gran Canaria to Funchal. What do you say of that? I have the add-on scenery for Funchal, so that will be quite nice, probably. And I've not done many flights like that, so I don't know. That could be interesting. So I'm thinking we probably fly the A321. Yeah, let's flick the A321. What do you say, guys? True Streamer Boy! Hey, kolla vem som är tillbaka live again. Welcome back, True Streamer Boy. Sorry. Nice to see you here again. Yes, and Stockholm plane spotting, indeed, and welcome back. Alright, I think we'll just take the Scandinavian Airlines. Unless there are different liveries when you... Oh, okay. We had more liveries here. Wizz Air, that looks quite nice. It doesn't feel realistically to fly... Let's take the Wizz Air. Don't know. It looks quite nice with the purple and so on and winglets. Cologne 0. Fitz just did Sal to Gran Canaria. Really nice. How was that flight? Sal is Cape Verde. How do you say it in English? Cape Verde in Swedish. Let's go back there. And departure. So, I forgot the Gran Canaria. Can we just... Gran Canaria. Been there once. GCLP. Yes, that's correct. This is just, I think, the default scenery. I don't think I have the add-on scenery here. Yes, we'll just take any parking medium, something, ramp, or all the areas, some gates, small. And this is, yeah, it's gonna be here. Are everyone small here? Ramp, medium. Hopefully it will be fine if we take anyone here. Gate 9. Set as departure. Start flight. Let's see. Pontus Hedman, tjenare Pontus Hedman, välkommen till streamen. Är det Microsoft Flight Simulator? Ja, det är Microsoft Flight Simulator. Det är Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. It's Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 we are playing here. Krille, jo gratis men lite riskfullt. Om något händer står jag för alla kostnader. Tänker mest på medelhavsvindarna. Okej. Så du måste liksom stå för om du måste sova över och sådär, då är det så du tänker. Okay, so here we are at the Gran Canaria Islands. We're going to change the time of the day because we're flying morning time. Sunrise, something like this. That's nice. We are going to do... Well, let's go back here first. First we need to fill in a flight plan. We're flying to Madeira. After the suggestion from Yonsei Place, I thought that looked sounded really nice to fly to Madeira. Don't really have time to sit for 6 hours, so we're gonna fly from the Canarian Islands to Madeira. And yeah. And Lemons also, thank you so much for the follow on TikTok, and welcome to the stream. Columns Zero, a good one with Cape Verde 737, very nice. Did you fly the iFly 737 or which one do you have? Let me see, we're gonna go to SimBrief first. SimBrief, where are you? And there we are. We're gonna be called, what's the ICIO code for Wizz Air? WZ or Zulu? W Zulu. Flight number, we'll call it 123. Simple. Then we have the departure, and what's the Canarian Islands departure? Gran Canaria, Microsoft Flight Simulator, GCLP. And what do we have for the Madeira? MSFS, LPMA. Alright. Aircraft type, this is an Airbus A321. It's not the Neo version, it's just the normal one. Alright, here we have the route. Departure, arrival runway 05. Let's have a look at the Google Maps here again. And we're going to have a look at Madeira. I just want to see it, like, prefer to land at... There we go. I think coming in... let me find the airport here. How hard can it be? It's gonna be here somewhere on this here. No. Where is it? I'm gonna really have to gonna Google it. How hard can it be? It's gonna be here on the side somewhere. Okay. There. Ah, okay. So I think we want to come in this way, and yeah, that's the runway 05. Krille, östra sidan. Flancy, 321, have a nice flight. Thank you so much and welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Längst till höger på ön. Yes, så här har vi den. Då är det frågan, östra sidan, är det 05an? Eastern side, is that the 05 or which one is the eastern side? Yeah, it's gonna be, I think this route is nicer to land on. Östra sidan, okay, flygplatsen. But I think we will land on the runway 05. Don't know about the winds and so, but this is the nice one. Let's do the runway 05. That's actually the one selected. Okay. And we did generate a flight, did we? Let's generate it again, just in case. Okay, and should we have a look at VetSim? Let's see if there is like anyone here, and also the other. Where am I? Denmark, UK. Oh, Funchal, there is actually a tower there. Where is the Canarian Islands? GCLP here, we have it. No, ATC here. Alright. Let's do it then. Let's fly on VATSIM. Let's do it. Column 0, Funchal 05 has a standard turn in approach. Okay, so that's a good thing, I guess. Let's try and fly on VATSIM. We have it here, everything. Let me see, let me think. We are going to open vPilot. No, actually, now I remember what we're going to do. We're going to go back to the flight radar, no, the sim brief, and we're gonna do the pre-file on network. There we go, VATSIM pre-file. Gonna generate the flight plan, så they have it. True streamer boy, kolla på din live medan jag käkar middag. Nice! Vad blir det för middag? Very nice. So what are you eating for dinner, true streamer boy? Hearing some weird noises here in my house. Okay. Yeah, it's probably my daughter. Now we have the file plan, and we are here at the airport. We can just... Oh no. No! Close this one. Actually, did the Phoenix not start up? Okay, we'll do this end flight, and we're gonna restart. Try again. We'll just select a different gate here. Gate 6, just in case there's set as departure, start flight. And let's hope the Phoenix is with us today. Now it's loading, starting.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
We don't need to know that. And now it did start. Will that change if we turn on the batteries? Probably not. Ah, nice. Okay, it's working. Very nice. Thank you. Okay, so here we are, and we're gonna change the time of the day. We are gonna fly in early morning, sunrise, something like this. That's nice. Gonna connect on the VATSIM, vPilot. Future Pilot Luca, god kväll. Förlåt att jag är sen. Inga problem, Pilot Luca. Hoppas att allt är bra med dig. Vi har precis börjat. So we just started. Is it live weather and time? It's live weather, yes, but not time. I changed it just now to morning time to have some nice sunrise instead of sunset and darkness. Welcome to the stream. När lyfter du? We are lifting in about 20-30 minutes, something like that. So we're gonna prepare everything quite quickly here. Definitely not in any correct order or procedure here, so here we go. Just bear with me. Let's just do this quick here. Oops, arm, cruise supply, ground control, or whatever it's called. Nav. There we go. Fuel pumps. I will turn it on already. This is gonna be a really quick, like, just to get us going here. Nav, wing lights on. Yeah, beacon. We are almost ready. Strobe. Okay, there we go. Auto. Runway. Taxi light. Okay, not the taxi light. Okay, there we go then. Something like that. That's quick and easy. Initial climb and altitude. Let's have a look and see. Navigraph. Oh. Wrong one. Go here first. We'll get the flight plan. GCLP to LPMA. Yeah, that's correct, I guess. Krille, okej, du har mycket att lära. Yes, men den här gången kör vi bara få igång flygplanet snabbt. So we're just doing a really quick, like, get the plane up in the air, flying. Not really super serious this specific flight, although we're gonna play on VATSIM. We might as well connect here. What's our number actually? Call sign? I forgot. And where? Yoink. Sim brief. Whiz. 1, 2, 3. Is that the same as call sign? Call sign there. W Zulu Zulu. W Zulu Zulu 1, 2, 3. Very good name. Okay, connect. Krille, varför står det att du lyfter om 171 minuter? Why does it say that you're gonna fly in 171 minutes? That's a good question. Just ignore this here. We can change this, of course. But maybe it's because I changed the weather, like the time or something. Yeah, I usually just ignore it. So yeah, constraints on. VR. Yeah, okay, good. Don't crash like Air India, peace. Yes, we did recreate the Air India yesterday. Went quite well. Well, if we simulate the crash, it went quite well. We ended almost at the same place where it crashed, and setting the flaps to up and so on. Future Pilot Luca, jag mår bra, hur är det med dig? Jo, men det är bara bra här också. Härligt att höra att det är bra med dig. Nice. Och visst var det så, vi skulle flyga till Split den 19. Visst var det du som typ fyllde år då? M. Andersson 777, are you on VATSIM? Yes, I will be on VATSIM. I am on VATSIM. What's this? GMMM All Center. Welcome to the stream, by the way, M. Andersson. True Streamer Boy, frysmat, mycket klassisk, är inte bra på att laga mat, det är fortfarande en grej som jag måste lära mig. Samma här. I cannot cook food myself either, so thank God there is restaurants. True Stream Boy, det var så många som försökte göra om Air India crashen i flight sim igår. Det var galet. Yes, so yesterday there was a lot of people trying to recreate the crash with the Air India. So, like, when I spawned at the runway, there were several ones coming into my cockpit. I could see inside other planes from my cockpit view, so I had to wait for them to take off for me to be able to see the parking brake and so on. Yeah, it was just a mess. Peace, are you speaking Swedish language? Yes, jag pratar svenska också. Jag pratar både och. Men jag försöker att prata lite mer på engelska eftersom att det är lite olika som tittar från andra länder också. So I'm trying to mix with Swedish and English, but I try to speak more English so you all understand what I'm saying. M. Andersson, samma, jag ska landa i EDDF snart. Okej, nice. Vilket flygplan kör du med? So Anderson is gonna land on VATSIM in the EDDF soon. Which aircraft are you flying with? Hang on. QNH. That was we're gonna look here. Metar. GCLP. QNH 1020. By the way, feel free to join the multiplayer mode if you want to. I am on VATSIM and also on multiplayer mode, so feel free to join if you want to. 1020 QNH there, 1020 here also. Come on. Can't scroll. There. Okay, all good. Constraints on and so on. Let's see, did I miss something here? Columbus is usually a 180-degree turn in along the coast. Alright, that's really nice. I think like that's the really nice view that you get when you do the final turn there. So we're not going to crash like Air India. Future Pilot Luca, ja det var jag som fyllde år den 19, just det. So you're having your birthday, Future Pilot Luca, on the 19th of June. So we're gonna fly then that route from Stockholm to Split, 2-hour flight, requested by you, and since it's your birthday, we'll do that flight. So no problem. Tack igen för att du flyger till Split nästa torsdag. Inga problem, no problem. So we're gonna fly there next Thursday. Peace. This game at World Trade Center. I don't think so. They removed it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Rasmus, du ser ut som Henrik i Förrädarna. Jag har inte kollat på Förrädarna. I'm not looked at the Förrädarna show. Jag måste kolla på vad det är. Vem är Henrik? Är det Henrik Schyffert? Eller någon annan? Vilken Henrik? Which Henrik is it? Yes. True Stream Boy, English. Alla kan förstå det språket. Alla kan inte förstå svenska. Yes. So everyone can understand English, hopefully. And not everyone can understand Swedish. Therefore, I am talking a little bit more in English. I'll try to keep it more in English because of that. But I'll try. Det ser ut som Henrik i Fränna. Inte Henrik Dorsin hoppas jag. Han har typ inget hår. Jag har fortfarande lite hår kvar. Nice. Emma Andersson. Jag flyger Qatar 393 eller 39R med en 777. Nice. Flying with Qatar 39 Romeo with a 777. Very nice. Okay, QNH has been set. What else do we need to do? We need to have a look. Let's open up the VATSIM radar. Happy weekend, by the way, guys. We don't have anyone here right now, so we are all good to do whatever we want, sort of. Sounds good to me. Okay. Why can't I think? Yes, because we're gonna go here. Init request. And we're gonna get the flight plan here. And we are we are a new flight. W Zulu 123. 123. Flight number. Cost index. No idea. Let's get the scene brief. Joink. Cost index. We have a cost index of 18 or 18. Let's move it here. There we go. Oops, so many annoying things. 18 for the cost index. There we go. Cruising flight level is 36. Come on, 360. There we go. We'll get the wind request. We'll wait. And we'll wait. And there we go. And we click it again. And then we'll insert soon. Rasmus, vet inte efternamnet. Yes, okej. Alltså jag måste kolla det sen, vilken Henrik det är, Förrädarna. Jag måste ha missat det. Vilken kanal går Förrädarna på? So, this show Förrädarna, it's a Swedish show. We only have like one waypoint here, or if not also 2 waypoints. Departure runway, 3 left, 0 free left. Said BIMB 7A. Interesting name. Okay, insert. There we go, and we'll wait a little bit to insert the arrival. Right, we're going to get the data here. Let me catch up with the chat. Sorry if I messed up. Cologne says here there are approach lights on the cliffs. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Let's hope there isn't a bump in the road, like on the runway, because it was that before, but I think that has been solved. Like it was literally a bump, a speed bump on the runway. So let's hope that's not the case. Hello, BOT Potter. Thank you so much for the subscribe and welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Very warm welcome to you. And where are you from? Let's see. Did I miss something else? Future pilot look at tack detsamma, good helg. Tack detsamma, hörni. Thank you the same and have a nice weekend everyone. It's a good start of the weekend, at least here. Hans Olof, kan vi flyga till Stavanger ikväll? Kanske efter den här flygningen. Det skulle vi kanske kunna göra. Stavanger, ska vi se, från typ Oslo eller någonting sånt. Kanske. So we might be able to fly to Stavanger after this flight. Depends a little bit when we get flying and how long it takes. Probably. That's not impossible. So maybe. Cannot promise it yet, but we'll try to. Cologne says here something like Kai-Tak around the corner. Alright, nice. I never tried it to Kai-Tak, so that seems that's something we could do sometime. That would be nice. Terrain on. Okej, Rasmus, det finns på TV4. Okej, jag ska kolla. Den är klar, finalen. Okej, måste kolla på. Jag har helt missat förrädarna. Jag har liksom inte... Jag kollar inte så mycket på TV faktiskt. I don't watch a lot of TV, so I've sort of missed some informations here. Oh, now we can actually use the charts here. We're gonna have a look here for the Gran Canaria departure. No, start. Here we go. Airport. Right, which one were we gonna departure from? Runway. Here's the aircraft with the orange thing here. We are at runway we're gonna departure from runway 03 left, so that will be this one. We'll be taxiing to the left here. Initial climb. Let's have a look. Initial climb. Bimbo 7A, or not Bimbo, but Bimbo. That's say Bimbo. Okay, I did not read it. That's an interesting name. Cross islet at or below 4,000 climb to flight level 120. Wait further maintenance. Okay, we're gonna set 4,000. We're gonna set flight level 120. Here we go. Lexo, tjenare. Är det svårt att lära sig flyga på Microsoft Flight Simulator? Det beror på. Inte jättesvårt. Men om man ska flyga liksom på riktigt med alla inställningar och sådär, då kan det ta lite tid att lära sig. Eftersom att varje flygplan flyger man på olika sätt. Men har man bara en joystick och så vidare så kan man spela ganska bra. Familjen Lindeberg, tjenare. Välkommen tillbaka. Hur är läget? Welcome back, familjen Lindeberg. Bot Potter, tjenare. Välkommen till streamen. Vart flyger vi ikväll? Vi flyger från Gran Canaria till Madeira. So we're flying from Gran Canaria to Madeira. We're gonna get some traffic here. It looks a little bit empty. I don't like when it looks empty. Oh, don't crash. Oh, good. We have some online traffic here, and we are also flying on VATSIM. We are then going to add some real traffic. Let me just see, fly-by-wire. So I used the FSLTL to get some traffic, and that's free, so you can also get that if you want to, if you're on PC. Not sure how it is if you're on Xbox. We're gonna click no there and import some traffic here. Now the traffic should be coming here soon. Rasmus, om du svarade på min kommentar så hörde jag inte för mitt ljud stängdes av. Ja, ingen fara. Angående finalen. Jag har inte alls kollat på förrädarna alls, någonting. Så jag brukar inte kolla så mycket på TV alls faktiskt. Men jag ska titta upp det där. Nu blir jag nyfiken på vem Henrik är. So I don't watch a lot of TV, but I will have a look and see what that the Traitors or something it's called in English, Swedish show. 777 Aviation, I am back. Welcome back, 777 Aviation. How are you doing? Nice to see you here again. Change of plans. I did a live stream on... Damn, I had a fly on me. Summer. Okay. So we did a change. I did a live stream. I saw the 747 live today, but they changed the runway when I was doing the live stream. So apparently no more planes were flying over my house. So therefore, I decided to let's do a flight simulator stream. Alright, enough talking from me. Let's get this thing going. We're pretty much good to go. No, we're not. We haven't loaded the aircraft. We're just gonna do a mass imbalance and load instantly. Instant load. There we go. Yoink. And everything is loaded. We have 172 souls on board. I mean passengers. Welcome everyone. Hope you enjoyed the flight. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Alright, so, and send to the MCDU. Success. And now we're gonna have a look for the, no, not the arrival, departure perf. Runway 03 left, 1 plus F. There we go. Sync load sheet, final, and sync live weather. Here we go. Calculate. Send to the MCDU. We have V1 at 152, 157 at VR, and 160 at V2. QNH 1020. Temperature 23 degrees here at the Canarian Islands, and winds at 10 and 60 knots. Alright, so here then we are pretty much good to go. I probably missed a lot of things here, but let's do the pushback.
This parking is too small for your
Right,
aircraft.
so this thing is something you can change in the settings, wrong settings for the DSX if you get
This
this.
parking is too small for your aircraft.
If you get this error message, customize airport positions, airplane. No, wrong one. Airport position it is. Let's
This
go.
parking is too
There.
small for your aircraft.
So what you do if you get this message, you open the customization here and then you click on this plane here, and that will adjust the meters max allowed wingspan and then apply, and that will fix the issue. Now if we go back here, it doesn't say that anymore, and that's how you solve that. Prepare for pushback and departure. Let's go. South to Europe. Yeah, sure. Alright, let me catch up with the chat. Sorry if I missed something here. We're gonna start the APU, by the way. Wait 3 seconds. There we go. And then we'll start the APU bleed soon. Let's see. What did I miss here? Cologne San Zero. Approach can be quite bumpy. Much shear winds. Oh. So, can you guys please explain? Because I don't really know what shear winds are. Is it like side winds coming in, or what does actually shear winds mean? True streaming boy. Förrädarna, inte traitors på engelska. Yes. Okej, men vad heter det på engelska om man skulle översätta det? So what's the Swedish show name Förrädarna in English? Don't know. Rasmus, hör av dig när du har sett det för jag vill se din reaktion. Absolut, det ska jag göra. Tack Rasmus. Jag såg en Boeing 777 idag som åkte över mitt hus idag. Jättecoolt, den är så stor. All right, nice. Var det kanske Emirates som flög då? De är riktigt nice. So you saw 777 flying over your house today. Very nice. Von Jins, don't remind me, Wiz flew from Budapest yesterday. What a company. Oh no, really? What happened? Where did you fly to and from? Förrädarna is equal to the traitors. Okay, the Swedish show. Let's just do a straight pushback here. Hang on. We're not quite done here. APU bleed. There we go. And now the straight pushback. Yes, we're gonna remove the chocks also. Ground services, chocks, and GPU up. Release the parking brake. Parking brake. Released. Commencing push. All engines cleared. You don't have anyone on that sim. Oh, come on. Who messed up here with the stairs? Oh, okay. We think we're just gonna make it just about. Oh, embarrassing. Okay, but here we are then. We're gonna start the engines also. I think we already set up the fuel pumps or prepared the fuel pumps. Yes, all good. Starting the engine number 2. Oops. Engine number 2 is now starting up. Let's have a look here. Beautiful. And let's set the flaps to 1. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Let me catch up. Sorry if I missed some information or chat. Sorry. Lots of chats. Sorry, guys, if I miss everything. I'm gonna try to get it answer the questions now. Yes. So welcome back, 777 Aviation, and Botpotter, vad kör du för joystick? Har själv en Logitech X52 men är inte så nöjd. Har någon du kan rekommendera? Ja, jag har den här Trustmaster tycker jag är väldigt, eller den är helt okej. Så den ser ut sådär. It looks like this, the Trustmaster TC. Is this called the TCA or just the Trustmaster? A little bit unsure. But then this joystick is really good. So that's what I can recommend. There's also the one I had one before called Logitech 3D. That's a really good one too. I've been using that for several years, and it costs like 500-600 Swedish crowns. So that's also a good one. So I can recommend those. Then I also have the throttle here, the TCA Trustmaster, this thing here. Maybe I can show it like this. So yeah, a really nice one, which I recently got. Yeah. And then 77 Aviation kör en TM Officer Pack fast jag rekommenderar Winwing joystick. Ja, Winwing är nog bättre. I think they are better, Winwing. And they are also twice as cheap, really. I thought it was the opposite. I did not know. But when I bought this, the Winwing didn't exist. Well, the Winwing company did exist, but they didn't have the joysticks yet. Let's turn on the taxi here. Start the engine number 1 also. It's the engine number 1 or engine number 2 is running fine, seems like. Let's also turn on the, we don't have any squawk code. We'll set the 2200. I think that's the default one. When we are, what's that? Just the error message from the calibration thing. We don't need to worry about it. Yeah, so we're starting up here. Nice sunrise here. So feel free to join if you want to, guys. I'm gonna confirm that we have a good engine start so they can disconnect here. Interrupt. Pushback. Yes. Okay. I'll take that. What else? Let's see. Future Pilot Luca, jag kan rekommendera ett Airbus Captain Pack joystick eller Turtle Beat joke. Okej. Vet inte så mycket om dem. Oj. Parking brake set, tack. So don't know much about those. The Turtle and Airbus Captain Pack joystick. Cologne 70, many hills beside, the winds fall down on ground. Oh, okay. Sounds a bit challenging. I knew it's gonna be quite challenging to fly the Madeira, but yeah, that's another thing too to consider. Yes, 777. We are flying from Gran Canaria here, Canarian Islands, and we're gonna fly to Madeira. So like 1 hour flight or something. Vincent, jag ska köra London City Airport till Amsterdam. Okej, nice. Hoppas att flygningen blir bra, Vincent. Och vi... ja, att det blir bra flygning. Xander, set parking brake. Yes, parking brake is set. Good one for Xander. I almost started to fly away here. It was only because I disconnected the ESX and then it started to roll. Filip B, tjenare Filip B, välkommen till streamen. Hur är läget? Använder du Volanta? Ja, jag använder Volanta. Yes, I'm using Volanta. So, did I miss any chat? Luca, sorry. Future Pilot Luca, jag behöver dra nu, måste sova, förlåt. Glöm inte 19 juni, Stockholm till Split. Inga problem Luca, Future Pilot Luca, vi hörs och ses, sov så gott. See you next time Luca. And I won't forget the Stockholm to Split on the 19th. I'm gonna later on, maybe tomorrow, do a upcoming stream later on the 19th, so I don't forget it. Okay. We actually gonna remind me of Volanta. We're gonna start the Volanta here also, so we get some nice overlay here. Add a flight plan, import from SimBrief. There we go. Okay, all good. And now we get the overlay here. Where is it? Hang on there, and soon you'll see it. Refresh cache. There we go. Close. Now you should be able to see it. Filip E, kan man adda dig på Volanta? Absolut, det går bra. You can add me on Volanta if you want to. Feel free to do so. What's even my name? How do I know that? Is it Stockholm plane spotting or something? I don't know. Profile. No, greenpop underscore 87. Oh, I need to change this name. If I can. Don't know if I can. That's my Volanta, so feel free to add me. Botbotter, vill du att man chattar på svenska eller vill du hellre att man chattar på engelska så slipper översätta? Det går bra att ni chattar på svenska, men jag försöker att svara på engelska. So you can write in Swedish and I'll try to answer in English, that's no problem. Jag undrar också det, inga problem. Och ibland svarar jag på svenska också, så jag vet inte, det är också en bra fråga. Men ni kan fortsätta skriva på svenska, så försöker jag gå svara på engelska. You can write in Swedish and I'll try to answer in Swinglish, sort of English. Vonnis, bara ett allmänt dåligt flygbolag enligt mig. Okej, jag förstår. So the Wizz Air is a bad company according to you? I haven't heard much bad about it, but I've never flown it, so I don't know. Let's see. True Streamer Boy, är det Stream du kör flight sim från eller är det någon annan launcher du kör från? Jag kör från Streamlabs, ja. So the software I'm using for streaming is Streamlabs desktop. True Streamer Boy, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this Wizz Air that is going to take us all the way from Gran Canaria to Madeira. Make sure to turn on your airplane mode and all your devices and I hope you have a pleasant flight. Very nice. True Streamer Boy for that. Yes, True Streamer Boy, du kan återkomma om den där follower alert. Alright. Rasmus, kan jag få ta en skärmdump på ditt namn? Absolut, jag kan skriva in det i... I can write it down here in the chat actually. Oh, on TikTok. Hello. There we go. Okej. Men jag kan ta fram den igen lite snabbt där. There's my greenpop underscores 87 is my nickname on Volanta. Someone added me. There we go. Philip. Nice. I have you now too. Very nice. Alright. Limpan. Jag flyger München till Hanoi. Alltså, är det Hanoi? Det är väl Japan? Eller? Very nice. Flying from Munich to Hanoi. Hanoi? In Japan. Tokyo, right? Virgil, have a great flight, Captain. Thank you so much, Virgil, and welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. Filip E, varför streamar du inte på Twitch? Jag streamar på Twitch. Jag streamar på Twitch, TikTok och YouTube samtidigt just nu. So, I am streaming on TikTok, YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Therefore, I get different chats. I have 3 different chat windows which I'm trying to keep up with. Limpan, yes, landar vi klockan 9 imorgon bitti. Alright, nice. Kör du på Vatsim då, eller hur gör du? Disconnectar eller någonting sånt? So if you're landing tomorrow at 9 a.m. in Tokyo, are you like flying on Vatsim or disconnecting or something? The APU, we can turn it off now, and also the APU bleed, all good. Taxi light is on, nice, we don't need that. Max for the auto brake, all good. Spoilers, we're gonna arm the spoilers. Hey, Philip underscore Squee is now following. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. I guess that's you, Philip B. Välkommen, välkommen. Cologne 70, my last Wizz was Gdansk to Ålesund. Like in real life or on the flight sim, Cologne 70. Limpan, tack så mycket för follow på TikTok. Thank you so much for the follow on TikTok. We are good to go. What's this? We need to uplink. Haven't we? No, it's all good. It's all good. Let's fly. Let's just get out of here. Is there something else I need to think about? Yes. PVS and so on. Weather norm. This one. Oh, good. Now we are ready to start taxiing to runway 03. Feel free to join if you want to. I am flying in multiplayer mode. Let's get out of here. Let's add some nice print screen. Oops. And let's try to see and have a look and see what's happening here. Okay, there we go. Reminds me, I would love to fly to Gran Canaria again. It's really nice. I've only been there once, when I was 16, I think. Okay, Cologne 70. Vietnam. Oh, is that Vietnam? The H and D, or no? Oh, which one? What do you mean? Kareem, don't crash it. Oh, we don't. I'll try my best. I cannot promise, I realized. I'm gonna try not to crash it. This is a very safe, safe-ish flight. How does the... Like, I guess we should be... Where are the taxi? Oh, we should probably be taxiing here. Yeah, like not very professional here, but we don't have anyone on that sim right here right now, so all good. Let's go. Yeah, this seems to be more correct. All right, here we are taxiing. Could start to say intentions to have some fun with the cabin crew, but yeah, you know what? Why not say intentions? Let's do that. Oops. Let's hope we not overshoot the runway. All right, so we are now with the same intentions. We now have some cabin crew and also co-pilot. We don't need a co-pilot actually. Let's do this mom thing, blah blah blah. Where is it? Intercom. Cabin
Ladies
crew.
and gentlemen, welcome aboard Wizz Air Flight 123,
That's
departing
a little
from
bit
Gran
like this
Canaria and heading to Madeira. My
Yes.
name is Astrid Hansen, your lead flight attendant
Just
today.
ignore this taxing. It's
Joining me in
not
the
very
cabin are my
professional.
wonderful colleagues, Lars, Ingrid and Eric. Our captain for
Rasmus,
this
vad är det
flight
för
is
spex på
Captain
din PC?
Frederick,
Jag
and our
har
first officer is
en
Brian.
RTX
Now,
4090.
let's go over some important safety
So, or
information.
actually, the specs I have,
First,
specs
please
I
ensure
have
your
on my
seatbelt is
PC
fastened.
is
To fasten,
RTX
insert the metal
4090,
tip into the buckle until you hear a click. To
Ryzen
release, simply lift the
999,
In the unlikely event of a loss of cabin
9950
pressure,
Ryzen
oxygen
9
masks
anyway,
will drop down from
and
the panel above you.
then
Pull the
64
mask
gigabits
towards you
of
to start the flow of
DDR-RAM,
oxygen. Place it over your nose and
and
mouth,
that's basically it.
and secure it with the elastic band.
Motherboard
Remember to
B650
put your mask
Wi-Fi.
on first before assisting others. For our water landing procedures, life vests are located under
Water
your
landing
seat.
procedures, don't
To
need
use
it.
them, pull the vest out. Place
If we
it
land
over
in
your
water,
head
we
and
won't
pull
make
the
a
straps
Hudson.
around
We
your
will crash.
waist.
You will die.
Inflate the vest by pulling the red
If we land
tabs
in
or
water,
by blowing
you're
into the
screwed.
tubes. In the event of an evacuation,
Okay, landing
please
lights
leave your
on.
luggage on board. Your safety is our priority. This Airbus
Yes, our safety is our priority.
A321 has
Right.
exits located at the front, over the wings, and at the rear of the aircraft.
77 Aviation,
Please
tycker
take
du
a
att det är
moment
värt
to
att
locate
köpa
the
Microsoft
nearest
Flight Simulator
which may be
24
behind
Aviator
you.
Edition? Om
We
du använder
expect
många
our
olika
flight time to
flygplan
be
kanske,
approximately
men
1
jag skulle
hour and 1
nog...
minute.
Ja, kanske.
Cruising at
Alltså jag har...
36,000
I
feet.
efterhand skulle jag nog
Oh,
inte ha köpt
and
det.
just a
Jag
little
skulle ha
note.
köpt bara standard.
After our meal service,
So,
I'll be coming around with some
If it were to
items
buy
from
the
the Wizz
Microsoft
Air
Flight
shop for
Simulator
you to
Aviator
browse.
Edition, I have
Thank
that
you for
one,
your
and I
attention,
think in
and we hope
looking
you have a
back, I
pleasant
think
flight.
it was not worth it.
Captain Frederick,
But
the cabin is ready for
yes,
departure.
Captain Frederick, that's me. Like in the afterhand, I think it would have been better not to buy it, because I already also have a lot of planes from the 2020 and so on. So yeah, a little bit unnecessary, I think, for me. If you don't really like a lot of different planes, but really still you're gonna add like for example, the 737, the iFly 737 and so on. You don't get that from Microsoft Flight Simulator, and the Phoenix you don't get that from Microsoft Flight Simulator, so I would add it like separately. Rasmus, du har en monsterdator. Yes, jo men det har jag. Det är en bra dator. It's a really good computer, which I built myself. So it's a good computer. And that's why I'm able to stream and play at the highest resolution, and also, so I'm playing in 4K. I have a 4K monitor. But you're only seeing it in HD to make the stream better for you. Okay, we're ready for takeoff. Here we go. Let's fly to Madeira. Krille, välkommen tillbaka. Kan sitta här en liten stund. Welcome back, Krille. Nice to see you here again. Cologne 70, did I miss something there? Oh, Bot Potter, pro tip, sorry. There is a new OBS plugin that combines all the chats to one. I'm not sure if it worked with Streamlabs OBS though, but maybe worth checking out if simplified chat. Where's the runway? Oh, that's not Mr. Runway. Yeah, okay, so I'll check that out. There is also one thing called Botrix. I did get it to use before, but now it doesn't work anymore for some reason. So that's something we're gonna check out also. But yeah, great tips. I will look it out. Alright, here we are lined up at the runway 0 for the left. We are ready to go to Madeira. Let's go then. Alright, are you ready? Gonna ask the cabin crew to prepare for takeoff. Cabin crew, prepare for takeoff.
Okay, Captain. Cabin crew, take seats for departure.
Alright, then finally let's go. 77 Aviation, vad har du för CPU? Jag har en Ryzen 9 9950X 3D tror jag den heter. Jättelångt namn. Let's see, it's pulling up here 40%. Toga, let's go. 40 knots. 60 knots. 100 knots. 120, 140. E1, rotate. Alright, goodbye Gran Canaria. Positive rate, gear up. Disarm the speed brake. And when we turn on light, taxi light off. There we go. Here we are. Taking off from the Canarian Islands. Alright, let's see. Lever climb. Lever climb set. Just double check there. And we'll also set the autopilot now. Activate the autopilot. Set the initial climb for 4,000 here and 12,000 after that. But that wasn't too bad. Flaps up. Not bad. So here we are. Let's see. Okej, Krille, kommer ihåg att skåk ska vara på 2000 om det inte ändrat. Okej, tack. Det visste jag inte. Jag trodde att det var 2200. Då ska jag ändra. Let's change this to 2000. I did not know. Thank you very much, Krille. Let's see, what did I miss? Anything else? Cologne 0 was in 2019 Gran Canaria. Alright, nice. How was it? I was there in 2004 or something, I think. We are on our way. Why we're not climbing any further? Oh, didn't have the open climb. Mistake. Alright, there we go. It's climbing to 12,000 feet now. Actually, we can set the 36,000 feet here directly. Since we don't have anyone right now, let's see on VATSIM radar. Let's go to VATSIM radar. Where is it? VATSIM radar. Yoink. Here we are. VATSIM radar. Oh, that's Madeira, right? Funchal. Yeah. Where am I? What's this? Oh, Brazil or South America. Excuse me, but where's my flight? Is that me? Oh, I'm looking for Scandinavian Airlines, but that's me. Alright. We don't have anyone here right now. Are we connected? Are we on Unicom? Let's put the STD here also. STD, there we go. Landing lights come after 10,000 feet. Flight plan, there we go. What was I thinking here? Unicom, we are on Unicom 1 to 2.8, so all good. Let's see. Yes, True Stream Boy, 4 viewers, let's go, yes. Welcome everyone, so we are flying from the Gran Canaria, a little bit turbulence here, no worries. We're not gonna end up like the Air India crash, hopefully. I mean, we made it quite far already. Let's add some screenshots here. Screenshots. Sometimes it gets all like from all my computer, all the screens here. I have 4 monitors. I use 3 of them right now. There we go. 2 print screens at least. Let's see. What else did you say here?
579er Oscar Yankee Kilo Alpha uniform departure. I am not seeing your transponder. Confirm squawking 2200 mode CI then one more time for me.
Krille. Sorry. Rasmus, om man frågar hur mycket kostar datorn? Det är väldigt olika. Så jag har inte köpt en hel dator utan jag har byggt ihop min dator på olika sätt. So I have built my computer with different parts. So like the Ryzen 9 I think was how much is it? Like 6,000 kroners or something like that.
579er Oscar Yankee Kilo Alpha uniform departure contact Gran Canaria. Approach on 121.3.
Okay, we're gonna...
Dear guests, we have just climbed above the safe altitude, and I'm pleased to inform you that the use of electronic devices is now allowed. Feel free to connect to our onboard Wi-Fi service if you wish.
Jag har en Ryzen
We will
7
be serving our
XTD med
cafe
en
menu
RTX
shortly,
4080.
featuring
Alright, very
delicious
nice.
options like hot noodle soups and local
So,
craft beers. Thank you
that's
for your
nice.
attention
I have
and
that
enjoy
one.
the flight.
So I have the Ryzen 7 right here. This is the one I replaced from my computer because it was causing the stream to crash and so on. We are above 11,000 feet by the way, so we're gonna turn off the landing lights and seatbelt sign. Seatbelt sign off. There we go. So let's see if I can show it to you here. Maybe it's better to show here. That's the Ryzen 7 7800X 3D. It's a really good CPU, so I can recommend it. I don't know really what to do with this. I might use this one to build a computer for my daughter. Dirkster, good evening. How are you doing? And welcome. But the Ryzen 7 7800X 3D, it's a really good one for the flight simulator. And that's the one you had Yonsei place. Very nice. Very nice. Xanders, have a nice flight. Thank you so much, Xanders. Are you flying anywhere tonight? So we are here at the beautiful islands of the Gran Canaria. That's the Gran Canaria. I guess that's the Tenerife. I better put this one back. There we go. So let's see, what did I... Rasmus, behöver gå men ses men är här sen. Yes, inga problem Rasmus, vi hörs och ses. Need to leave Rasmus, see you soon. Or see you later maybe. Kirille, lite roligt att jag sitter och tittar efter fel, lite som en instruktör gjorde förut. Yes, ombytterroller. So you're looking for faults, and I can understand that. And there's probably tons of faults I'm doing here, because I'm not a real I'm not a real pilot, and so on. And yeah, I have only limited time to fly, and so on. So I just want to fly as much as I can, but still I want to learn. So it's a little bit mixed of time, don't have so much time, and then yeah, but I still want to learn, so it's a little bit hard to combine it. But I'm looking forward to the sessions tomorrow. Krilla is gonna teach me. It's gonna teach me how to do a proper walk around and so on. It's gonna be really exciting, and I'm gonna record that one and upload it to YouTube later on. So we're going to do the first session tomorrow, and then the next session on Sunday. So I will eventually become a more professional pilot with the help from Krilla. So thank you very much, Krilla. Yes, alright, let's see, what did I miss here? Bot Potter, sorry, I missed that information. What's that cabin crew plugin? Or is it native in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024? I just been flying in 2020 and I'm not taking the step towards 2024 yet. It's actually an add-on, which I'm using here. It's called sayintentions.ai. I have a link to that. That's an affiliate link, by the way, so you can try it out for 24 hours for free. But then you pay per month, like $20 or something like that. But then you can have like different. You can have a co-pilot who can set the communications. He only handles the communications on the radio and nothing else. Then you can set different one. You have to they can speak. That you can talk to the cabin crew, and you can select which language they're gonna talk to. Let's try German. Will they talk in German? I don't know. Let's see. And you can also set like different one here. We can have, for example, funny ones such as Mario, or like you can choose. You know this guy Two-Tone Murphy? He's also a streamer on YouTube. You can have his voice also. Your mom is quite funny. Let's see if we can have that one. And now we can talk and say anything we want and see how they respond. Hello mom, wie geht's? Not so good in German, but we'll try. So now it's gonna hopefully reply in German.
Hallo mein Schatz, mir geht es gut. Ich hoffe, du hast alles im Griff da oben. Denk daran, das Cockpit sauber zu halten,
really cool.
so wie du es immer mit deinem Zimmer gemacht hast. Ich bin so stolz auf dich, auch wenn ich nie wollte, dass du in die Luftfahrt gehst. Und vergiss nicht, die Passagiere gut zu betreuen. Sie sind wie meine Kinder. Liebe Passagiere, ich möchte Ihnen nur sagen, dass ich die Mutter unseres Kapitäns bin. Ich bin so stolz auf Freddy, auch wenn er manchmal ein bisschen chaotisch ist.
Okay,
Er hatte es schwer, Leute zu finden, die mit ihm fliegen.
German probably
Aber
not,
ich
but
weiß, dass er sein
let's change it
Bestes
back to
gibt.
English.
Ich hoffe, Sie haben eine angenehme Reise mit uns.
I hope you have a nice trip with us, and so on. And she keeps reminding that he's that I'm her son, and so on. It's quite funny. Let's change it back to English here. English, United Kingdom or something. Okay. How are the passengers doing, Mom? So we can talk to the cabin crew, and they will AI generate this read back to us.
Oh, Freddie, the passengers are doing just fine. They're all settled in and enjoying the flight. I just told them how proud I am of you, even if you can be a bit chaotic sometimes.
Yeah.
Remember to keep the cockpit clean, just like you did with your room at home.
Yes, I'll keep the cockpit clean.
Dear passengers, I just want to take a moment to say that I am the mother of our captain, Freddie. I am so proud of him, even though he had a hard time finding people to fly with him. Thank you for being such wonderful passengers today. I hope you enjoy the flight.
True Stream Boy, welcome to the stream, everyone. Here is Flight Sim that applies. As you can see, Stockholm place spotting is today flying from Gran Canaria to Madeira. Yes, indeed. And if you enjoy the stream and like the airplanes, yes, feel free to follow if you want to. Thank you so much, True Streamer Boy, and thank you so much for being the mod also. Nice to have you here. True Streamer Boy, help me, there is someone outside my house playing music and I don't know where it is. And it's Friday the 13th. It is the Friday the 13th. I have forgotten it. It's only 1 more hour here in Sweden until it's the Friday the 14th. No, Saturday the 14th. Let's hope we don't crash the plane until then. So it's gonna be fine. Krille, okej, måste dra. Hörs imorgon. Det gör vi. Ha det bra, Krille. See you next time, Krille. We're gonna see you tomorrow, actually. I'm gonna do the recording tomorrow. I'm gonna do a proper, what do you call it? Walk outside aircraft to do the checks and so on with a student pilot called Krille. Alright, so let's see. Sorry if I'm missing the chats here, guys. Trying to keep it up here. What did where was I? Yeah, the Ryzen 7, we talked about that. Jones place, you have a Ryzen 7800X 3D with an RTX 4080. Alright, that's almost like me. I have a RTX 4090, so it's almost the same. No big difference, really. Really nice. And 64 gigabit of RAM, so it's the same here. I also have 64 gigabit of RAM, so you also have a really good computer. That's been nice.
Oscar Yankee Kilo Alpha uniform departure.
What else am I missing here? Hur långt tar flyget ungefär? Vi gärna se hela streamen. Ja, den ska ta. Bra fråga. How long is the flight going to take? Let's see. Oh, we only have 31 minutes remaining. This one is a little bit misleading. We'll have a look here at the UTC instead, so we can actually let's see. We do have a tower and so on. We're gonna have a look and prepare. But about, I would say this one said 31 minutes, add 15 minutes to that, so we're gonna land in about 45 minutes approximately. Yes, Sweden's 1989, samma här, yes, so we're gonna land in 45 minutes, I believe. Cologne says here, colder as in Germany, there was 25 degrees, here is about 35, that's insane. That is colder at the Canary Islands than it is in Germany right now. But there's also lots of winds from the ocean and the Canary Islands. It rarely gets like over 30 degrees there, if I don't misunderstand or remember incorrectly. Dirkster, if I missed that, good evening to you, and how are you doing? Welcome back. And Columbus Zero, my first hard disk had 540 megabyte of space. Oh, that's so little today. But yeah, I remember the time. Don't remember the size I had, but it wasn't that much either. I remember those floppy disks where you had like 3.5 megabyte per each floppy. We are at 28,000 feet almost, or 27,500 to be precise. STD set, all good. Jigster, all good here, it's the weekend. Yes indeed, it's the weekend, guys. So what's your plans for the weekend? Very nice with the weekend indeed. And I'm just going to work for 1 more week, and then I have 7 weeks off. But I am gonna be with my kids a lot also, so but I will probably be able to stream a little bit more and also do some live plane spotting hopefully, so that would be nice. What are your plans for this summer, by the way, guys? Is maybe someone of you gonna fly somewhere? Dirkster, GCLP to LPMA, but your YouTube title states Copenhagen to Stockholm. Oh, does it? Oh, interesting. I tried to change that to like have the create to Stockholm to question mark, but then someone suggested like Gran Canaria to Madeira, and I do have the Madeira add-on scenery, so I thought it was a good idea and quite funny or good challenge to do. By the way, let's have a look at the flight radar. Let's see. Just Marian. Hello, Just Marian. Sorry if I missed that, and welcome to the stream. Go to Ostrava. Oh, nice. Ostrava. I had some, like, before at my previous work, there was some guys working in Ostrava, actually. But I've never been there. Seems like a nice place. Check it out, right? 77 Aviation, livestreamade varje dag. Nej, inte varje dag. Jag har ingen så exakt schema riktigt. Men jag försöker att gå live typ 2 till 3 gånger i veckan. So I try to stream live 2 to 3 times per week. Something like that. Yes, and BotPotter, the AI is getting absolutely crazy good. That's actually a super cool add-on. Yes, I really like it. So I can really recommend it. if you want to consider getting it, you can try it for 24 hours for free, and you can use my link. It's in the description. So I can add the link there. Oh well, if you hang on, bear with me here. I think it's somewhere here. Yeah, if you go to my Linktree page there, there it is. You can get it from there, and also help me to continue to do what I do, because I really love to do stream for you guys and flight simulator and everything that has to do with aviation. Okay, so let's see. What else did I miss? M. Andersson 777, när flyger du från Stockholm? Ja, det är en bra fråga. Jag har flugit väldigt mycket från Stockholm, men vi skulle kunna köra en typ kort flygning efter det här, Stockholm till Mariehamn eller någonting sånt. Det var också en request till Stavanger, men Stockholm till Mariehamn med en ATR 72600 skulle vi kunna köra. Slow second story. Where are you heading today, Captain? I am heading to Madeira, the beautiful island of Madeira from Gran Canaria. Welcome to the stream, by the way, and hope you're doing well. So we can... M. Anderson is asking, when are we flying from Stockholm? We could maybe do a short flight after this with an ATR 72600 going from Stockholm to a island called Mariehamn, that is located in the, what do you call it, Baltic Sea, between Sweden and Finland. It's a very short flight, about 30 minutes or something. So we could be maybe doing that, but there's also a request to do the Stockholm, well, flight to Stavanger. So we'll see. Alright, so did I miss anything else? Cologne says here, now I know why always the Canarians are coming for holidays in Germany. Yeah. Are they really coming to holidays for Germany? Like, so they want warmer weather, right? they fly to Germany. That can't be the real reason, right? They want to see some culture and history and so on, and then Germany is great, right? Slow second story. Thanks. Difficult landing in Madeira is as it is in real life. Yes, I believe so. This is the first time landing for me, so we'll see how I end up. It'll be very interesting. We're soon reaching the top of climb, and then we have the top of the descent here, the white arrow. I don't know if you can see it there. There we go. We're gonna have a look at the VATSIM radar. Let's see how it looks like now. Do we have someone? By the way, feel free. Do we want to ask? Yeah, we do have some tower and so on here. We should maybe like be a little bit more professional. Should we ask the mom something first? Feel free to ask the AI cabin crew something, anything you want to. We can ask that and see what they respond, because I have no idea, since it's AI generated. They could respond anything. Usually they respond something like clean your room or something funny. I don't know, like, when do we contact the VATSIM here, because like there is no space there really, but we are going to land at the airport, so it's a little bit unclear to me. Yeah. Okay, Jones, flyger till USA om 2 veckor. Okay, nice. So you're flying to the United States in 2 weeks. Very nice. I think maybe you said that yesterday. Sorry if I don't remember. My memory is a little bit short sometimes. But were you the one who's going to take like 3 different flights or something? Och Vincent, nu är det sommarlov för mig. Ja, nice. Jag fick klassens japper. Okej, vad är japper? What is japper? And summer break. Very nice. Very nice, Vincent. Here we are at the cruising altitude, 36,000 feet. Very nice. Beautiful. Feel free to join me, by the way, if you want to, guys. If anyone of you is having Flight Simulator 2024, you can join me at the airport or here mid-flight somewhere. Let's see. Swedens 1989. Kommer inte göra något fram till torsdagen då jag flyger till Mauritius, men jag ska till Gröna Lund i helgen. Okej, nice. Härligt, härligt. Vad ska du se? Är det någon speciell artist som kommer till Gröna Lund? Is there any specific artist that comes to Gröna Lund, the amusement park in Stockholm? where
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sweden
this is your friendly crew from
1989
Wizz
is
Air
gonna go.
on flight 123,
Let's see what she
cruising
says.
at a comfortable altitude. We are currently en route from Gran Canaria to Madeira, and we have a lovely flight ahead of us, approximately 1 hour and 1 minute until we arrive.
What?
Now, my dear passengers, we will be
1
starting
hour
our
and
snack and drink
2
service
minutes?
shortly. I must say, you're in for a treat. We have delicious hot noodle soups and some delightful salami sticks available for you. Remember, our service is entirely cashless, so please have your euros or cards ready. Oh, and after our meal service, we'll be coming around with some fabulous items from the Wizz Air shop, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you for flying with us today, and I hope you enjoy your meal.
At the top of the descent here. Alright, let's see. Okay, slow second story. I'll join you for this arrival to Madeira. Estimated time of arrival. I will order a tea and enjoy. Alright, very nice, very nice. Let's have a look. Oh, actually, this one we okay, let's see. Let's see. Hang on, we need to prepare a little bit here because right now it's not. We do have a flight plan discontinuity here after ECNOT, as you can see there. We need to think. We're gonna land at the runway, plan to land anyway, on runway 05. What does actually it says here? We're not far away. What? Okay. Let's get the VATSIM radar. The VATSIM radar, where are you? VATSIM radar, there we are. 80s information. I need to have a look here on the other side because I cannot see really. Meanwhile, we'll have a look outside like this. Beautiful. 80s information. The runway in use 05. Wind 30. Tower 124660. We'll tune in 124660. This one here 124660. 124660, there we go. So we just have it active, well, ready. And then we did have the runway 05 in use for approach and arrival. Wind 30 degrees, 8 knots, okay, all good. 05, let's add that here. Audi, hej, såg att du gjorde Sundsvall-Timrå till flygen. Yes, det gjorde jag. So I did a flight to Stockholm to Sundsvall today, just a short flight during lunch break. Hur kunde det gå så himla snabbt att köra flighten? Jag gjorde en... what do you call it? How did it go so fast to do the flight? It took like nearly 1 hour to do the flight, but I did recording, and then I did a speed increase in the video, so it looks like it goes really fast. Okay, there we go. But Potter, what's your profession? Are you a real pilot just flying some sim on your free time? I'm not a real pilot. I am, well, it's getting a little bit wingly here. Alright, stable, just some turbulence. My real position, I am an IT, well, maintenance guy, sort of responsible for several IT systems, making sure they are up and running and looking out for new systems and so on, like a little bit, but within IT, just to make it simple. I don't do coding and so, I just read agreements and things like that, and making sure the systems are up and running, talking to the ones using the systems and so on, making sure they are happy about it, and yeah, taking care of problems that occur and so on. Yes, Audi, okay, understand. Yes, so that's why it went so fast. Varför kör du inte till Göteborg? Därför att den här flygningen kör vi till Madeira från Gran Canaria. So why we're not flying to Gothenburg? Because this flight we are doing the flight to Madeira. It was requested from one of you, don't remember who it was now anymore, my memory is good but short. So please remind me who requested it. But I thought it was a really nice route to do, so therefore we are doing it. Yes, alright, so... 77 Aviation, föredrar att flyga Boeing eller Airbus-plan. If I prefer to fly the Boeing or Airbus. 100% Airbus. Definitely. The Boeing planes seem so much more complex, but maybe it's just a habit because I now know how to fly the Airbus. That's probably why. What about you? Which planes do you guys prefer to fly and why? Nu tar vi helg. Såg du Indienplanet? Jajamensan, jag såg Indienplanet och jag försökte faktiskt återskapa samma krasch igår kväll på streamen. Och lyckades ganska bra. Vi hamnade ungefär på samma crash site. Väldigt liknande scenario. Men det är riktigt hemskt det som hände såklart. Och för alla drabbade. So it's really sad about the Air India crash. We did try to recreate it yesterday and I think we did quite well when recreating it. Flying the same aircraft and so on, setting flaps up to 0 and yeah. Nu tar vi Joel, hur långt är det kvar? Good question. We are of course gonna set this one to runway 05 here. We have about only 30 minutes or something like that I believe. 30 minuter ungefär tills vi landar. Flight plan, LPMA, we're gonna set the arrival 05. Oh no, don't we have an ILS here? So we're gonna do what do we do then? Cologne 70, what do we do? VOR? Wura? What did it say with the sim brief? ICNO 01P VRB? Which one do we select? Airnav? Do we do an Airnav? Is Airnav better? I have no idea. This is like confusing to me because I don't know. I'm used to ILS. You guys help me out and quickly because we have the top of descent here. What should we select? Let's zoom in a little bit here so we have a little bit of time here. We need to be at flight level 100 here, which we are. We are going to descend here. Okay. Joel, kan du göra om det med Indian Planet? Det skulle vi kunna göra. We could maybe try it again with the Air India crash later on. If you want to, guys. Let's see. Vincent, att man alltid babblar konstant, eller hur? That you always talk every time, right? So yes, and Bot Potter I'm mainly flying on just for fun, basically, and I do love everything that has with aviation to do, and it's just recently I started to stream and so on. I didn't know it was such a big thing that people liked aviation. I thought I was like a weird one, until I find out that actually a lot of people do like aviation, so that's why I thought like, okay, why not also stream it and like start a community about it. Slow second story, is it real-time flights or do you choose how to fly? It is we have live weather, that's correct, but it's not live time right now because I wanted to fly in the sunrise instead of sunset. Yeah, did I miss something else? Aha, klassen jabber. Okay, det är att man babblar. Okay, so jabber means that you like talk all the time. And that's what you got, Vincent. Alright, nice. Well, that's not a bad thing. It's better to talk than not to talk, right? Oh, massa skit. Det är bra, Vincent. That's all good. And did I miss something else? Vincent ska till Italien om 2 veckor. Nice. So you're going to Italy in 2 weeks. Where in Italy are you going? Very nice. I've been to Italy also myself. It's very nice. Rome and Naples, Pompeii. Yeah, those places. Pisa also. The Leaning Tower in Pisa. What else? Milano och Rom. Okay, nice, Vincent. Very nice. Om 2 veckor, det kommer bli varmt där. It's gonna be really hot there. It's not so fun to be there in the summer in the middle of Rome. When I was there it got like 40 degrees. I was there in the middle of the summer, like end of July or something. Super hot, but still nice, but super hot. 77 Aviation, jag tycker också Airbus. Okay, nice. Yes, the Airbus plane is indeed really nice. I do like it. I don't know, it seems so much more simpler. But on the other hand, I really love the 777 and 789, like 787 Dreamliner. I mean, they are nice flights. Right. Bot Potter. So no development of the IT systems and more maintenance, I guess. Yes, correct. Correct. So like looking out for new partners, like, okay, this is not working so good anymore with the systems here. Which other vendors is there out there, and can we do an agreement and so on. That thing is sort of why I do. Making sure, listening to those who are using the system, are they happy, why are they not happy, and so on. Trying to understand and see what we can do better, and so on. There's always some improvements with systems to do, and yeah. Basically that's what I do. I'm responsible for like 12 or 15 systems, something like that. Alright, we're reaching the top of the descent here, and we have not selected anything here. Okay, let me get something here. Cologne 70. Oh, they found the flight data from Air India. Nice. Did they find the voice cockpit receiver also? From the Air India flight? Vincent, jag har det bästa planespot stället i Malmö. Okej, nice. Jag kommer inte ihåg, Vincent, du bor i närheten av Malmö, eller hur? Visst var det så? So you live close to the Malmö airport and Copenhagen, right? And you have a really good plane spotting place. Okay, time to start the descent here. I have like no idea here. We'll just set something. Okay, now we really need to set something. So what did you write? Cologne 0, manual approach. Okay, there is no ILS for 05. All right, I thought you knew that. Yeah, like I had like some kind of idea. I just don't know what we're going to select here. I'm a little bit, I don't know the difference between VOR and AirNav. What do we select? God help us. Okay. Is it gonna stop here at 35, or why is it like in purple? Flight level 345. What's this? Okay, I have no idea here. Okay. And Sanders, how long going to fly? Well, we are now starting the descent here. We need to contact the VATSIM soon, I think. I think we can tune in the tower 124.660. Let's have a look under VATSIM radar. But also, we need to fix this here. We have a discontinuity here. So let's just select something. It's only visual to Madeira. Lovely. Okay. Let's do this, guys. This might be like a new crash. But hopefully not. We can do this. We can do this. How hard can it be, really? It's just to fly a plane and do the landing. Cannot be that hard. Now 23. Now we're gonna select the 05. That's the first thing, at least. We have something called VORA 05. What's that? Then we have VORB 05. We also have AirNav A05. AirNav, yeah, 05. AirNav B05. Then we have just 05. Oh god. Okay, so we have 3 options, basically. 3 different options. Which one do we select? Okay, Cologne 0. AirNav leads you to the final approach lights 180 degrees before the turn in. That sounds good, right? AirNav. Let's do the AirNav thing. AirNav. Then there's A and B also. Little preparation, is that not bad, eh? Yeah. Good one. We do the AirNav A. Oh, and now we need to select a star also. Do we have a star? ECNO 1P, can we find that one here? I don't know. ECNO 1P, yeah we do. Okay, that's nice. Insert. The funny thing will be when we contact the VATSIM and they say like, ah, do you like this? Why is it dotted? Oh, okay, insert. Select heading track first. Oh no, no. Heading, okay, we do that. Heading, we there. We're gonna select that. Okay, very good. Insert. There we go. I fixed it, I think. Now, why is it still dotted? Yeah, because we need to deselect the heading there. Get out of there. There we go. Fixed it. Okay, no stress. Emil, tjenare. Hur är läget? Det är bara bra med mig för så jag hoppas att det är bra med dig också. Everything is fine with me, thanks. How are you doing, Emil? Nice to see you here. Welcome to the stream. We are flying to Madeira and about to land soon. We need to contact the VATSIM now. Erwin, hello Erwin, welcome back. How are you doing? I just flew the 737 MAX Stockholm to Zakynthos and back. Was incredible. Oh, really nice. On the flight simulator, I assume. Very nice. Was that on the Flight Simulator 2020? Erin, you have insufficient fuel for landing. I've done many visual approaches. Yes. It doesn't look good, does it? What do we do? What do we do? So basically I just created it using the sim brief and then hoping for the best. Not good. Joel, hade du kunnat landa ett riktigt plan? Med hjälp, ja. En Cessna, ja. Airbus, med lite hjälp, ja. Troligtvis. Med en co-pilot bredvid, ja, tror jag. So if I could land a real plane, yes. A Cessna probably, and with a co-pilot and Airbus maybe. I would like to think so at least, but I don't really know. Right. So if we have a look at the flight plan here, how does it look like now then? We don't have any what do you call it? Discontinuities, so that's a good thing. Okay, Aaron, you have, let's see, Aaron, I would suggest reducing speed so engine perf gets lower. Okay, reduce the speed so to like what? 250. We need to be below 250 at 10,000 knots, so maybe 230. Why is it not responding here? What am I missing here? Let's do a little speed brakes also. This is interesting, like right now it's going down a little bit, okay. Yeah, let's use a little bit more speed brake here. Alright, so let's see. Sorry if I missed some chats here. Sanders, how long you to fly? What can we have? Like 30 minutes actually, we can see here now. Expected to land at 7:13 in about 10 minutes. Shit, that's soon. And I've not prepared anything, and we are also gonna be on the VATSIM if they are still there. Let's see. VATSIM radar, where are you? There we are. Here we are. Oh dear. Tower. Shit. 124 point. Did it change that? 124.660. No, that's. Hang on. 124.660. Okay, so there we are. Rasmus, tjenare, välkommen tillbaka. Welcome back, Rasmus. Malin, hej Malin, vad för program använder du? Coolt att se det så här. Det här är ett spel som heter Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Så ett ganska coolt spel. So this game is called Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. True Streamer Boy, I am watching Formula 1 right now, so sorry if I'm not chatting so much. No problem, True Streamer Boy, no problem. Let's see, what did I miss here? Jonesy, it's only visual to Madeira. Right, seems good. We have some restrictions here coming up here. We should probably... Wait, am I still connected to the VATSIM here? We're gonna disconnect the same tensions here so it doesn't conflict. Controllers in range, we are connected here. We have 2000, that's the squawk code because we haven't had in one before. Like, I don't know, when do we contact the VATSIM now? What did I miss? Columbus 0. There is no ILS for Rambo 05, yeah. Even 23 has no ILS, yeah, I saw that. Did I miss something else here? There are RNP fixed points. What do we do with that? But last final approach is handish. Vincent, det kommer plan var 50 minuter som är 3000 till 7000 feet och bredvid turning Toso. Oh, riktigt nice.
And Alpine 8 Victor Mike, fully vacant to runway 05.
Portugal 300,
5 for Tango, starting final approach runway 05.
Let's have a look at the speed restrictions here. And those different restrictions, we need to be at 4,000 feet. At least 4,000 feet and higher here.
he's offline, so maybe go on Unicom.
Erwin, when doing visual approach, you need to have auto throttle off and pay attention to N1 during the whole approach. Okay. That might be challenging. We'll try to do that. Do we like contact the tower now, or actually we're gonna go to the plan here, see how it looks like. We'll zoom in here. There we go. Let's try it like this. 4,000 feet, 3,000 feet, and some speed restriction 230 knots. Diesel point, okay. 3,000 and 1,430 and hang on. Why is the runway like looking like it's here, but they are pointing here? Okay, that seems interesting. Let's get the QNH. Arrival perf. Oh, Erin, tower is only contacted during final approach. Okay, thank you so much, Erin. I didn't know that.
Portugal 5 for Tango Wind, will you be landing?
Refresh METAR, fly METAR, QNH 1024, let's enter that. 1024, 1024, 1024. Alright, there we go. Let's move back to arc mode. Okay. Lots of things will happen now, and I don't feel prepared. 22 degrees, lovely at Madeira. We have winds at 020 and 9 knots. Let's go to the enter the data here. Next phase, decision approach with QNH 1024, right? 1024. Temperature 22. Doesn't really matter, I guess. 02009, 02009, 02009. There we go. Barrow. Let's get the charts. Landing weight. We not enter that. Landing weight. 72,900 minus. Let's see. Sorry if I'm not responding right now. I'm just trying to do everything quite quickly here. I'll get back to you soon. 5220. That's 67.6 for the landing weights. 67.6. Sort of. Oh dear. That's 67.6. There we go. We're gonna do a medium auto brake. That seems fine. Full flap landing. Okay. Let's go to the Navigraph, and then we'll go to the Madeira. Oh look, there's a lot of things here. Which one did we select? We did select the 05. Flight plan. Are we below 10,000 feet? Landing lights on. Come on. Seatbelts on. Take off and runway lights. Oh, nose light. Okay, all good. There we go. We did select the visual approach. RNP. Oh dear. Okay, let's see. Yeah, column sensor. We should have done the little preparation a little bit earlier here. All good. Can you zoom in to the nav display? Nav display. Nav display. This one. Shit, we are really close now. Speed limit is 240 knots, so let's reduce the speed limit a little bit, 220 or something. Oh my god. Let's start the flight recording. We're gonna start replay the flight. Oh my god, this might not be beautiful. Flight control replay, blah blah blah. Here we go. Start Madeiras. We're gonna have a look at the Madeira. Review landing here after we landed. Okay. You have to do a very short turn direct to the runway. Yeah, to the left here, right? 3,000. We have set 3,000. What's the initial? Shit. Things are really visual approach. Runway 05. Can we get the barrow? Here we have something 05. god, I don't know. We just set 500 here. For, I don't know. 500. Beautiful. Next phase. Barrow 500. There we go. This might not be beautiful at all. Okay.
Good luck on the landing.
What?
Merci, Betty.
Intercept here, glide slope 2,000 feet. Where is it? It says 3,000 here. Oh my god, it feels like this is panic. Everything is panic here. Okay, 2,000 feet. We'll select 2,000 feet. I have no idea. Here comes the final turn. We should probably say that we are on the final approach now. With 1, 2, 3 is on final approach for. Ooh, okay, let's do this.
Clean landing, clean landing. Thank you very much.
Oh, actually.
Ça va?
Okay, let me catch up here, guys. I need your help. Okay, let's see. Cologne 0. Want to see the approach and sheer winds, laser gust wind across. You have to do a very short turn direct to the runway. And it's raised about 100 feet above sea level. Oh my god, okay. Is this Madeira? Is this Madeira? Oh my god. Why does it say that the runway is there? What's going on here? Do we disconnect it? Oh my god. Still extended? Yeah. Yoink. Do we disconnect it now and do they? I think we disconnect it now, right? Like where? Oh no, actually we're going. Oh my god. 7 animation, jag kommer lägga mig efter touchdown. Jag är sjuk och väldigt trött. Yes, okej, förstår det. Ingen fara. Vi hörs och ses sen. Oh my god, we're gonna crash. I don't even know. Oh, there's the runway. 05. Are we supposed to land on 05? Oh my god. Well, that's not gonna work. Sol över vatten är ett problem, inte så jättebra plan. Vi ska försöka landa här, men alltså jag menar, okej. Okay, here we have the runway. Which runway are we like even? Oh my god. Runway 05 is. Wait. This is. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna do the 180-degree turn. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's breathe. Okay. Good. Zoom out here and let's have a look at the chat. Okay, important chat here. You can see the runway 23. Okay, that was the runway 23. Good. Let's see. Flap 1 now. Wide. Okay, we're turning here. This is the missed approach. Now we'll disconnect the. Oh god. Flap 1. Flap 1. What else? You need to be stable 10 nautical miles from runway, max 200 airspeeds, and flap 2 should be deployed. Oh my god. Okay, this might not be very professional. Like I'm not a professional pilot, but we'll try to do everything as decent as we can here. We're now like following some kind of route here. Do we disconnect the pilot? And where the hell did this weather come from? Okay. Flap 1 now. Barrow is usually inserted during cruise. Yes, but not perfect here. Okay, so let's see. 180 degrees turn right behind. Do we like disconnect the autopilot now? You missed the visual approach. Yes, but we'll disconnect. I will disconnect the autopilot now. Let's just fly here. We'll do a manual landing here. Don't know about the speed, performance, full flat 151, like no idea here. Let's see. Flap 2 is gonna be too much for the speed. Speed 160 now. Okay, Irvin, we'll try that. 160. What else do we do? Landing gear down. Landing gear down. Oh, you have to repeat the complete approach again. You should have turned already. Yes, colon sensor, yeah, before the blue lines there, right? And flap 3. Yeah, okay. And we need to contact them on what's in the day.
Terrain ahead.
Yes.
Pull up.
Ah,
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Speed 160. Flap 3. Armed ground spoilers. I think
Terrain
they are
ahead.
armed.
Pull up.
Medium auto brake.
Terrain
this
ahead.
might be quite good
Pull
anyway.
up.
Let's do this.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Terrain ahead, all good.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Otherwise you won't get
Terrain
in.
ahead.
Oh, okay.
Pull up.
Flap full and
Terrain
manage speed and
ahead.
disconnect
Pull
auto
up.
throttle. Hang on. Flap full now and manage
Terrain
speed
ahead.
and disconnect
Pull up.
out to throttle. Hang on. Flap full now and manage speed and disconnect out. There we go. Engine frost locked. Wizz Air 123 is on final approach for runway 05 to land. Okay. Are we even on? Oh, they went away from there. Okay, we'll disconnect here. We'll just do landing then because they're not there anymore. They went away from there. Okay, so we'll do a landing here. Flap full now and manage speed and disconnect auto throttle. Okay. Probably coming into higher.
Tank rate. Tank rate.
So they do this manually. Wow. A little bit low. Yeah, too low, but alright. This probably is good now.
100 above.
A little bit low again.
Minimum.
Continue. He said very confident. Oh, there's a plane there. Ah, we're gonna ignore it. We're gonna ignore the fighter. Retard.
Pitch.
What? Come on, I have the retard already. Pitch. Oh dear. We might have some damage to this plane, but we landed. Oh my god. Oh well. Any landing you can walk away from is a good landing, so okay. Thank you so much for the help, guys. This was not beautiful, but we did land at least. But Sim left us just before, and I think that was a good thing. Vincent Butter. I doubt this was a butter. Oh my god. Welcome to Madeira, everyone. We made it from the Canarian Islands to Madeira, and looks like they don't have any bumps here, so that's nice. They fixed that. Oops. Oh my, come on. Ugh. There we go. Nice and gentle. 77 Aviation, bra landning. Tack så mycket. Vi får se vad det här. I don't know if this was good. Like, are we even allowed to tax in this direction like this? Let's see. Well, let's just do the parking here, and we can do a little short walking around inside the aircraft here. Irvin, that plane would need some serious maintenance now. Yes, I would probably agree here. Yeah, that wasn't beautiful. We're gonna have a look at the replay, but that can't be beautiful. Give me a free spot here. And take this one, A7. Seems available for me. All right, so welcome to Madeira. Yeah, Cologne says here. Yeah, thank you, pretty well done. All right, we did it, guys. Thank you so much. Why does this airport look weird? When we look here, it looks weird. Oh well, let's ignore that. Oh, there. No, wrong way. Oh, there, we almost got it. Little bit. There. And stop. Parking brake. All right, so here we are at Madeira. Print screen or screenshot. All right. Let's see. Let me catch up to witty chat here. Sweden's 1989. Thank you so much for the applause. We landed at least. I mean, we didn't crash. Even though probably. Let's see how we did here. 77 Aviation, bra landning. Tack så mycket. Joel, Indien kraschar nu. Vi skulle kunna försöka. Vi kan försöka göra den kraschen. We can maybe try to redo the India crash again like we did yesterday. What do you say about that, guys? Or do you have any idea, suggestion? We're also going to do a little walk around inside the airport here because I think this is the add-on airport of the Madeira. Erwin, if you would taxi that fast in real life, ATC would report you. Yes. I wouldn't taxi this fast in the real life, of course, and yeah, then I would be properly trained as a real pilot, and I wouldn't taxi that fast. I went quite fast now. So okay, go around. Oh, true streamer, go around. I didn't see that. Sorry. I hope the recording don't crash when you look at the landing. Yeah, let's hope not. So the recording has stopped here. Load of flight, we're gonna stop that one, and now we're gonna have a look here. Statistics. Where's my flight? Flight. No. And flight. Review. I think this was 500 minus 500 FPM or something. I don't know. This doesn't look good. Yeah, minus 549 landing rate. Oh god, my god. Yeah, there was also a plane in the middle of the way. That's not my fault. Trying to make a nice excuse here. Okay, let's see. Aerolab 210, jobbade som pilot. Nej, det gör jag inte. Hey, with VetSim. Yes, I did try with VetSim. There was a guy on VetSim on the tower here, but they disconnected just before we landed. Probably a good idea from the VetSim guys. Thank you for the follow, Johan, also. And like. Alright. So let's see. Maintenance is needed for this plane, definitely. What plane and airline? This is the Wizz Air Airbus A321-200. Did I miss something else? Yeah. No, I think not there. And yeah, the true streamer boy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Madeira Airport. Please stay in your seats with the seatbelt before the plane is stationary and before you go the plane. Please look both under and over your seat to make sure not to forget anything on the plane, and we wish you all a pleasant stay. Yes, indeed. Very nice. True streamer boy, thank you for that message. Lovely. Okay. Let's see. Cologne 0, I've had a car wash weather last time I've been there. Oh, wow. Shit. That's interesting. Alright, so let's see then. Anything else did I miss? Now try a S. What to say? S? Otherwise you want to... Oh, okay, sorry. Yes, 77 Aviation. Vi hörs och ses och sov så gott och krya på dig. Så ses vi nästa gång. Oh, another Wizz Air flight. Nice. And Cologne says here you have to go steep in there. Alright, yeah. So let's have a look and review the flight that's open. First off, we're gonna close the Volante. Like, this was a very chaotic flight. But at least we managed to land. The takeoff was, I think, quite okay. And we're gonna have a look at the replay now for the landing. Flight sim recording, let's see, Madeira. Let's hope that this one did replay the entire flight now and didn't crash. Well, not the entire, from the landing perspective. Alright, so here we are back in the air, and we are now going to fast forward. And let's see how the landing was like. Yeah, because I missed, can we, let's see it from the behind here. There we go. Gonna move forward a little bit. How do we want to see this? Like, which way? This way? Or from behind? No. Like this, maybe. Alright, True Stream Boy, Formula 1 is finished for today, so now I'm back on my PC. Alright, very nice. Very nice. Hope the Formula 1 was good and that you enjoyed it. So here we go. Oof. Oh dear. Tail strike? Ah! No. Oh my god, we jumped. Oh. That was probably because of the plane or something, I don't know, that was in the way. I mean, hey, we landed, but that wasn't... Let's have a wing view from here. And... oh, this is quite nice also. Here we are. Little bump or something. Alright. It wasn't that bad. It's okay, it's a normal Ryanair landing, yes. Yes, so yeah, this was, it was alright. Okay, so if we move forward a little bit here. Hans-Olof, jag är fortfarande här. Välkommen tillbaka här, eller hej, eller vad man ska säga. Vi kan köra Stavanger-flygningen också. Ja, vi ska se. Och True Stream Boy would have been 10 out of 10 if that plane would have not been there. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I think I didn't want to crash into it, even though it doesn't really matter. But still, I think maybe that could have affected it a little bit. True Stream Boy, agreed, normal Ryanair landing. So definitely I need to do some practicing on this. Also, I am not used to doing a VOR, visual landing thing. Mainly doing the ILS one, so it's a little bit different one, landing procedure. Okay, now let's do a little walk around here inside the airport. Actually, this might take a little bit too long. Let's do like this. Hello, get back. I just want to show the airport because I do think I looked at it before and it was quite nice. So when I show you how it looks inside also, if it works. But seems like, okay, we have some issues here. Or? Okay. Okay. This is probably, it's a conflict of two, like, or? This looks weird. Yeah, this looks weird. This is not the scenery I was... Yeah, this is weird. Okay. Okay. Don't know which scenery it is that I have here, actually. Excuse me? Ah, okay, because we have the replayer, it puts us back here. Hang on. Let's just skip the airport thing because it did look like shit. Flags are nice though. Oh, there. Look at this. Oh. I wonder if it's the scenery I have where there is a go-kart under here or if it's not. Let's have a look. I think this one is might not yet optimized for the 2024. Joel, har du lagt ut Air India-kraschen på din profil eller kan man se den någonstans? Jag streamade den igår, men vi ska prova att köra. Okay, this doesn't look... Something is wrong with this airport and loading here. I need to look it up later, but not now. And see which one I actually do have. I do have some add-on scenery, but this doesn't look good. Yeah, exclude file doesn't work. Let's see. Rasmus, kan du reagera på förrädarna med att du är lik Henrik? Okej. Var hittar vi det? Förrädarna. Kan vi googla det? Let's have a look. So Rasmus want me to check, do a reaction on Förrädarna. That's a Swedish show. Förrädarna. How do you even spell that? Förrädarna. And then what was his name? Henrik? Is that him? It's quite similar, I guess. Is that him there?
Så hur kommer det sig då att två
do you think I look like that?
väljer att peka ut just mig som den?
What do you say, guys? Is that him?
Som det går.
Yeah, I do have some white hair here.
Någonting hos mig som provocerar människor.
Det är om människans tankar.
So is that...
Komma in på det.
Okay. That's the guy?
Det fick mig att snurra igång. Fan, vad
I never seen him before.
Det var för ingen... Det här vet du mer om än
Rasmus
jag, men
TV4.
jag inbillar mig att ingen,
is that the
inte
guy?
ens de
Yeah,
kriminella,
det är han. Okay, so...
upplever...
I don't know. Like, okay. If that's what I look like. Ja, men lite lik. Jo. Tack så mycket, Rasmus. What do you say, guy? Do I look like that? Do you think it's similar? Rasmus thinks so, and I don't know, maybe a little bit, yeah. Let's see, we're gonna end the flight here. Thank you so much, Rasmus. 321, yep, strikes again. Let's, Joel, you requested to do a recreate of the India crash. Let's do it. Let's try and do the Air India crash thing a little bit here. Boeing 787 Dream, we don't have the specific. We're gonna do the KLM crash again. See me back. Cologne 70, do you know Oliver Porsche? No, I do know Porsche, that's the car, but I don't know Oliver Porsche. Hans-Olle Mörk, check ut svenska truckers. Okej, ska jag kolla den också. Can we do Air India flight? Vincent, I don't have the delivery for Air India, but we can do the crash and try to recreate it. We're gonna do that. Let me see. What am I thinking here? What are we gonna do and look at? Svenska truckers, but you also said Oliver Porsche. Let's have a look. What's that? Oliver Porsche. How do you spell it? Porsche. Porsche. Ah, Porsche. What's that? That's like, what's this? Willkommen auf den officiellen Channel von Oliver Porsche. What is this? Mercedes? Okay. What about him? Popular. Let's go to popular. What am I supposed to look at here? Oh, Cologne Sincere. I think you look a little like him. Oh, thank you. That's a good. I have some. I don't have so much gray hair. That's a good thing. My wife always told me that I have a gray hair, and okay, I do. I just don't want to realize that. I say that I have brown hair, which I don't. Okay, so let's recreate the Air India crash, or try to. Hang on. Svenska truckers ska vi kolla också. Hans-Olof, let's check out svenska truckers. What is that? Svenska truckers. Svenska truckers. What is that? Can we do some trailer or something? Okay, so they are driving like different. Season 6 2 years ago, trailer 1 5 years ago. Okay, let's just do a quick look here.
Stressar man för mycket då brukar det gå åt pipan. Han får inte svänga med att jag håller nu.
Det är verkligen 5 centimeter på varje sida.
All right, so they do like
det här kan bli spännande.
Trucking. They're doing some trucks. That's oh shit. I wouldn't try to do that.
Inga jävla påhit nu tar du det lugnt. Då är riskerna att den ramlar av.
Well, it's quite impressive, I must say.
Svenska truckers.
Great takes more than you think. So that's cool, Hans-Olof. All right, so here we are then. Let's see, did I miss something here? No, I think we're all good. Swedens 1999. Kanske lite lik ändå. Yes, vem av dem? Ja, Rasmus, vad hände med Arlanda-programmet som var för några år sedan? Jag vet faktiskt inte. Kanske inte var tillräckligt populärt eller någonting sånt. De kör inte den fortfarande, va? So there was a show where they showed at Stockholm Arlanda like different things happening. But now they don't do it anymore. Don't know why. But yeah, different TV shows last for X amount of time and then they disappear. Okay, so we're gonna try to recreate the Air India flight. They did departure from runway 23, which is there. That is correct. And let's see the weather, like daytime. It was around 1 p.m. Something like this. Start flight. Let's go. So yesterday we ended it quite accurately, but we'll see how this one will go. The weather is now incorrect for how it was. Maybe we can select the let's select the ready to fly. Oh, we don't have so many planes here now today. That's nice. 24-hour of history. Okay, if we customize live, okay, actually it's a little bit too. Let's do like a few clouds or something like this. Not quite, but yeah, something like this or whatever. Yeah, it's hard to recreate the same weather now. Then we need to know all the weather details and set it up. But let's try and do the Air India crash. Sweden's 1989. Båda, yeah. Okay, so if we mix them, combine them together, then you have me. Yes. German comedian. Alright, Colon Sincere. Nice. I'll look him out later. Hans-Olof, jag gillar att titta på svenska truckers. Nice. Ja, men det verkar vara ett spännande program. Jag kan nog lära mig mycket därifrån. So I can probably learn a lot from that TV show. What I'm looking at here, we are going to where's the speed brake? Here. There. Parking brake. Alright, so here we are. We have now the flap set to 5. We're not gonna have the flap 5, we're gonna have the flap up as we think it was, but we don't know. And then we are, let's see if it works here, if we set the throttle here. Where does the speed brake go up? Interesting. Full throttle, and then it automatically set the flap. Okay, flap there. Let's go. So flaps are up. We don't want full throttle, we want something like this. And let's see how it goes. So here we are with the flaps up and trying to take off here from runway 23. Just as yesterday, it did use almost the entire runway from what we know. And it seems like it lost thrust, and at some point very short after departure, but it also looked like it had a problem to lift off and was very late with departuring. 120 knots, V1 at... So you get the warning message here. It should probably sound also. So I think it's unlikely that I forgot to set the flaps. Here we got V1 and so we're gonna hold it down a little bit, and it was very late for the lift off, and there we go, almost hitting a tail strike also. Oh, there. Okay, there we are, airborne. This is almost like it was. We didn't have a positive rate, so the gear didn't come up, and here we lost all power also, it seems like. And they tried to pitch the nose up a little bit, and obviously this ain't gonna fly, so now we're stalling, tilting a little bit to the left, and we are crashing, unable to recover. So let's see where we did crash then. We didn't get that far. So that's basically what something happened there with the thrust, and maybe the flaps didn't set correctly for some reason, which we don't know why really yet. If we go and look at Volanta, we can see where we are. Your active flight. Here we are at Ahmedabad, and this is actually quite... Let's have a look and see where the crash was. Ahmedabad, plane crash position. Let's see. Map where it crashed. So here we have it, the civil hospital there, just before the civil hospital, and the civil hospital is then, let's have a look at Google Maps also. Here we have the Google Maps. Where is the airport? Don't know. There we have it. Airport here and runway. Let's see. Runway 05. We took off from runway 23. Here we go. Civil hospital. That's here. So yeah, the crash site is quite accurate over here. The free thing here, and that's where the civil hospital is, and it did just crash just before that. And so yeah, that seems quite accurate where we end up with when we set the flaps to 0 and thrust, losing thrust, we don't get much further than that. So I think it's quite accurate that something like that happened. What do you think, guys, with the Air India crash? So you will, there you go. And yeah, and also Rasmus, that's the recreation of the Air India flight. If we also have a look at, zoom out here, we can then see the airport over there, and plane crash just here. Yeah, so very quite accurate, but of course we can only speculate what happened. Joel, tack, inga problem. And yeah, so I think he stalled in the end because of that, and they also tried to pitch up. What you should do when you're stalling is to push down and full throttle, but if you don't, I mean, they were too low, basically you couldn't recover from it. Rasmus, kan du söka på Nexus 17, det är mitt volanta namn. If you can search on Nexus 17, that's my volanta name. Yes, will do. No results. Friends. Search for users. Nexus 17. Is that you? No? Why don't I get any Nexus 17? I don't get any results. Flights or users. Cannot seem to find you for some reason. Yeah. Let's see. What else did I miss? Did I miss something, guys? Hans-Olof, TV-serien Frusna vägar är min favorit. Jag gillar bäst bilbärgaren Kent i Åre och Stefan i Örnsköldsvik. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, Cologne says here must have been power lost. They fall down with the rear, yeah. So some kind of power loss, and the reason why, there was a guy posting like with all the electronics and so inside the plane that didn't work. He was showing that off, but I doubt that. Oh, we cannot walk inside the cabin. Okay, interesting. So if you click here on the door, we get out of the plane. But I doubt that had to do anything with it. But maybe there was some electrical failures, sort of, which affected the power somehow. It's hard to tell. It will be very interesting to see the cause of it, and I don't feel too happy going on a Dreamliner right now without knowing the reason of the crash, in case it could happen to any other Dreamliner. I was thinking of maybe taking a flight to Oslo, from Stockholm to Oslo with the Dreamliner. They do fly daily with the Ethiopian Airlines, but now I don't feel as happy about it anymore. I think I'll fly with an Airbus instead. If I can choose. If it is Boeing, I ain't flying, or something, what they say. But yeah, it will be very interesting. It's very sad crash, of course, and yeah, everything like that. Rasmus, stavade du rätt? Jag kopierade din Nexus 17. Jag kopierade så här. Jag skriver in i chatten. So I did enter it correctly. Right, so now then. Okej, Rasmus, jag har många flygningar. Okej, nice. Men sök på mitt namn annars, det är grimpop_87. Jag kan skriva det i chatten också. You can search for my name also. So, what are we going to do now then? What time is it? It's 22 minutes after midnight. On another stream as an 787 pilot could ask him. All right, Column Zero. Yes, that would be very interesting to see his perspective. There is one 777 airline pilot who did a review of the flight. I watched that today, and he said that it looks like he didn't use the flaps, and also that the landing gear didn't come up. And he thought that instead of using the flaps, when they say flaps up, they the gear up, they took the flaps up instead of the gear. But considering that they used the entire runway and they had problem to lift off, I have a really hard time believing that's the cause of it. And also making the difference to, like, there's so much difference to set the flaps like this and then pulling up the gear lever like that. It's quite a big difference. Okay, Rasmus, men det är en bugg man behöver skriva, tror jag. Okej, ska jag kolla. Let's see, like this. Nexus. Okay, Nexus 17. Okay, I'll do a friend request if that's okay with you. Let's see, can you see the flights you've done here? Then is you then Rasmus? Wow. Distance 1.8 million nautical miles. Wow, that's a lot. Lots of flights. Very nice flights. Can we see like on a map? Wow, lots of flights. That's insane. How long have you been on this game? Wow, I think that's totally crazy. Look at that, so many. Wow, how many hours do you have on this flight, like on this game? Fuel burn, favorite, longest streak, 55, flight time in hours, 2003 hours. What's that even in per year? 2003 mine divided by, yeah, I don't know, like if we like 8 hours per day, that's like 250 days. If you're gonna fly straight for, oh my god, that's a lot, Rasmus. So your landings must be very good. Average landing minus 347. That's still very nice for all those landings. Wow. Really nice. So I hope it was okay that I add you as friend. If not, yeah, don't accept you. Or, yeah, all good. Very nice. I'll check out your pictures later. Seems like you had a lot of pictures. Alright, so let's see then. What else? Colonso Zero, another galaxy. Yeah, almost the same as the Aero India pilots. Yeah, so I don't know, like what. Like, yeah, it will be interesting to see what they will come forward to. I'm thinking, should we do a short flight? Also, we have the Stavanger flight, but I do think it's a little bit. I'm a little bit tired. We can maybe do that tomorrow. Flight to Stavanger. From Oslo to Stavanger. Let's do that tomorrow. Where is Stavanger even? Let's see maps. Stavanger, where is it? So I have some kind of an idea. Oh, it's not that far. Oslo, Bergen to Stavanger. Rasmus, kan du sätta igång en nattflight? Ja, jag skulle kunna köra det, men inte den här gången. Min dator, alltså det är väldigt varmt i det här rummet. Det syns säkert inte, men jag sitter typ och svettas för att datorn genererar så mycket värme. Så att inte idag. Men vi kan göra det en annan dag. So Rasmus asked if we can do a night flight. Not today. It's really hot in here. You probably don't see it, but I'm sweating quite a lot here, and it's because of my PC. My physical PC is generating a lot of heat. It's really warm, and it's from both the CPU. It gets to like 85 degrees and so on. I do have a good cool down system, but still it gets really hot, and also the GPU, GeForce 4090, that is producing a lot of heat. Yeah, but I'm thinking like, yeah, right. Cologne Cesar. What about Lisbon? Right. Tomorrow is another day. Indeed. Yeah, the Lisbon flight. I think that one was also. So we're gonna fly from Stockholm to Lisbon, or what do you think? That's a good one also, Cologne 70. I'm thinking now we're gonna do a really short flight. I did this today, and it's our all favorite plane, the ATR 72600. We're not gonna be on that sim because I cannot fully control this plane yet. Still working it. Yeah, Cologne 70. First I thought you would go there. Yeah, I thought so too, but then I realized it's gonna be like a 3-hour flight and so on, and yeah. That I got really like interested when someone said Madeira, and I had the Madeira add-on scenery. Now it didn't look that good anymore, but yeah. Rasmus, okay, can you do it from over? If I can do it from further on, yes, we're gonna do a long short flight. I actually have a great idea, or well, I don't know if it's a great idea, but to do the longest flight currently in the world, and that's to fly from Singapore to New York. Flight time about 18 hours. So let's try and do that with the A350 later on with the Singapore Airlines. So that's a really long flight. We're gonna try and do that. Or if you have another long route flight that you would like me to do instead, let me know. But for now, we're going to go to Stockholm Arlanda again, and we're gonna do a short, nice flight from Stockholm to Mariehamn. It's over here. It's only like 20 minutes, really short, 70 nautical miles with the ATR 72600. Oh, right, Cologne Cesar and Brisbane Orbix. Yes, I was looking for the Orbix today. I have not received it yet, so I am going to contact the person which I'm in contact with for the Orbix, because I am about, well, I think at least, to partner with the Orbix. And they wanted me to do a review of it and upload it to TikTok. So I'm thinking we're gonna do the Orbix. This is the new one. They will give it to me. The Brisbane. This is the one. Yankee Bravo Bravo November. So I'm in contact with Orwex, and they said they're gonna give me this one, and I'm gonna do a review of this one. But I still don't have it. I need to buy it, and she said that it should be visible to me probably today, but it doesn't seem like it, so I need to investigate why. So we're gonna do that too, and then I'm thinking we might do a flight from Brisbane to Sydney, Australia. So that's a nice short, and we're gonna have a look at this scenery, which seems to be nice. But I don't have it yet, so I need to contact the Orbex team. Let's see. Rasmus, jag var på en kryssning till Helsingfors och vi stannade i Mariehamn. Okay, nice. So you were on a cruise to Helsinki and you stopped in Mariehamn. There's actually a freeware scenery on Mariehamn. I can really recommend it. Let's go to Mariehamn Airport MSFS. This one I did download it today and it seemed to be working really nice. So this is the airport. It's free on the flightsim.to. Looks quite good. They don't have so much interior, but outside it's really good, I must say. Looks really nice. So let's do a flight there. So if you don't have it, I can really recommend it to download it on the flightsim.to. It's a freeware, and it's a good one. Yeah. Let's see, what else did I miss here? Let's just select our lovely ATR flight where we had our issue with this throttle here. But we're going to disconnect this thing because we don't want to mess up it anymore. So we're gonna throw it in the bin now, but we're gonna put it on the floor or something. There we go, stable on the floor. And now we're gonna select the ATR 72600 with the Scandinavian Airlines livery. We all know what happened with the ATR last time we flew, and all the issues it caused with the throttle. So we're just using this one right now. And we are then going to select Scandinavian Airlines. There we are. Save and back, and we're gonna start at the gate. Sorry, I'll catch up very soon with the gate, with the chat here. So we go to the gate, small gate here somewhere. Where's Arlanda? Here it is. We start from the small terminal, like gate 37, medium, set as departure. We're gonna change the time of the day. We do a little daytime, like 8 is sort of daytime. Start flight. Alright, let me catch up with the viewers. Sorry guys. Rasmus, hur många är det sammanlagt i dina streamar? Det är if this one is correct, how many are there right now? 16, about 16 persons in total in all my streams right now. I'm not sure if that one is working 100% correctly, but yeah, about 16 people right now. So thank you very much guys for being here and enjoying the stream and doing it with me. By the way, feel free to join if you want to. I am playing in multiplayer mode. Yes, okay, let me catch up. Let's see. Yeah, so there's a lot of flight we're gonna do. Hans-Olof, det är okej. Yes, tack så mycket. Vi ska köra Stavanger. Men vi kommer att... snart så kommer vi ha många dagar lediga. So we're gonna do the Stavanger, but not today. There's going to be lots more flights coming up, guys, because soon I have the holiday and I can stream more and so on. Do you hear that sound? What's that? Oh, moving truck. Josie, Stockholm to Tokyo to Haneda. That would be a nice flight. That's a real flight that operates weekly. So that's one flight we can do. Yeah, what else? Mallorca also. That's also a nice one. I do have the Mallorca add-on scenery and Ibiza. We could maybe do a short flight from Ibiza to Mallorca later on. Not today, but sooner on. And Sweden's 1989-50. Paris to Mauritius. That one is a good one, yeah. We're gonna try and do that phone from Paris to Mauritius with the Boeing 777, right? Then I think we need to fly on the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Because I'm not gonna buy the 777 200 freighter, and that one for another $90 when I've already paid like $90 for the 777-300, which I have in the Flight Simulator 2020. So, but that's also nice. We have many flights to do. We're gonna visit like every airport in the world. How long time will it take? Right, so let's get inside the plane here. Not that way apparently. There we go. First off, let's get the sim brief. Let's see. ULR flight, yes. Paris to Mauritius, Boeing 777, yes, that one. Cologne here should come in June. Oh, do you think it will come in June? The Boeing 77 with the PMDG. Rasmus, kan du åka till Johannesburg från Arlanda? Det är jättecoolt. Yes, åka till Johannesburg från Arlanda. We could do that flight from, I don't know how long time that would take and if we have enough fuel, but probably that would work. Fly from Stockholm, Arlanda to South Africa, Johannesburg. We could also do that later on. So that would be nice also. Let's see. We are gonna create a new flight. We are Scandinavian Airlines with the 551 as usual, Stockholm Arlanda Airport, and what's the Mariehamn? I forgot. Mariehamn Airport, msfs, EFMA. EFMA. Aircraft type, we are the ATR 72600. Where is it? You know you're getting old when you need to like go further with your eyes to be able to see what it says here. There we go, ATR 72600. I think for you it looks fine, but for me, I need to like look very close. The text is a little bit small, and I'm not gonna put on my glasses. No. ATR 72600. There we go. To Mariehamn. All right. Let's generate a flight. And what else did you say? Jonsi, flyg till Corfu i Grekland. Ja, just det. Corfu är också nice. You can fly to Corfu in Greece. I did fly recently to, where did we fly to? Was it Skiathos? I think we did fly to Skiathos from Stockholm Arlanda. It took like 3.5 hours, so that was quite recently we did that flight. I also did the flight from Stockholm to Athens. I don't think I did that flight on stream. I just uploaded it as a short on TikTok and YouTube. But yeah, that's something we can also do to Corfu. Lots of flights, lots of flight. By the way, feel free to join the Discord and enter the requests there so I can easily remember the requests. Let's see. And Cologne says here, they always want to make money. Yes, they do. You advertise it, so yeah, exactly. But I will see if it's good or not, the scenery. I've seen so many sceneries, and like I haven't signed any agreement yet, but they said that I will get the airport and then we'll see how it is. From there, we'll take it from there, if I do get it. Let's see. What else? Cologne says here, I would also like to fly a real turboprop again as ATR or Dash 8. Yes, I think it's quite nice actually. When we get this thing flying, it's quite nice. And now I have a little bit more understanding, but not fully learned here. I did check up, like from a real pilot view, how to start this up, and so from cold and dark state. We're not gonna do that specific procedure now because I don't remember it all, and it's very complex. So we are going to import the flight plan here, and that seems to be good. We're gonna set the fuel, set the payload, and now we're going here to the batteries. I'm gonna turn on the batteries there. Now we go here and go to the aircraft, connect the ground power, so they are now connected. Well, at least it looks like it on the screen. So that's good, and then we'll go to where we can have the tail prop, the thing at the back here, so it doesn't tip over when people are boarding. And there we go. Rasmus, hur många dagar hade jag streak? Jag tror det var typ 55 dagar tror jag. Galet. 55 days flying. Jonsi Place, vad heter modden som gör att det står flygplan med flygbolag som trafikerar rutter på den flygplatsen? Ja, den i FSLTL. So they where you get flights. FSLTL. This is the fly-by-wire, the same one that creates the A380. So you get the fly-by-wire, then you need to install the base models here. Now it is installed, so I can't do it, and I won't uninstall because it's a really large file. And then when you have this one installed, you click on the FSLTL traffic injector, and then you click. Actually, why isn't it started here? Yeah, it is started. Nice. Then you click basically start. Start here, and then you get a command line, and then you select just press N and enter, N for no, and then it will generate the flights, different aircrafts. So I would really recommend it, and it's free, so yeah, it's really good. Oh, Cologne Sincere, the A350 ultra long range comes in June. Oh, okay, nice. Is that with the INI builds also, or who is the developer? Oh, you cannot buy it offsite from Marketplace. Is that the same for the 2024? Vincent, what flight now? Hello, Vincent. We are flying from Stockholm, Arlanda to Mariehamn. A very short flight. Very short flight. Oh, look at all those flashing yellow signs. Let's get this thing flying. External power available. Don't remember how and when we should turn this one on, but we do it anyway. External feed on, or X feed on. Signs, arm, seatbelt sign on, no device on. We'll turn on the logo, strobe lights, wing lights, navigation lights, beacon, yes, everything sort of. There we go. Fuel pumps, we are soon ready to start here, I guess. I don't think we did set the flight plan, and let's see if it crashes now. We'll go to init. Flight plan. No. It was the init, hang on. Yeah, we need to get the flight plan first. So we have it here, but now we set it. Sometimes it crashes when we click this one, so let's see if it does. Let it load. And it does work, nice. Now we'll go back here. Here we have the flight plan. And we're gonna select the, well, which one are we going to fly through to? Sim brief, we are, according to sim brief, we are gonna fly at 11,000 feet. Cruising altitude and runway 19 right for departure. Tower 6G. Swedens 1999. Hur lång tid kommer flygtiden att ta? Cirka 30 minuter. Där ungefär. Så en väldigt kort flygning. Vi hinner typ bara komma upp till 11 000 fot och sen ska vi ner igen. Jonsi Place. Strobe light sätts på när man är på startbanan, stängs av när man lämnar startbanan till taxiväg. Okej, nice. Då tar vi bort dem där. Jag visste inte det. Vi kör... vi tar av dem där. Det blir bra. Tack så mycket. Alright, didn't know that you turn on the strobe lights like when you're on the runway and then off when you're exiting it. Thank you very much. All help needed. Rasmus, kan du flyga till Oslo till Addis? Den skulle vi kunna köra också med Dreamliner. Sturbon, thank you so much for the follow on TikTok. The runway 19 right. 19 right, and we are using the SID Tower 6G. Let's see if we can find it. Tower 6G, there we go. And we click execute instead of insert. Okay, and also we'll prepare for the landing already at EFMA. And it's gonna be the runway 03. Oh no. Oh no. Another AirNav. Hate the AirNav. I would like the ILS. But okay then, we'll do the AirNav 03. And Riku 4B. Riku 4B, where are you? There you are. Okay, let's execute. There we go. All good. We're gonna get the weights aircraft or performance. V1 111 knots, VR 111, and V2 114. And all good. Options, now payload, here we go. Load aircraft, start loading. And then passenger cargo, start loading. Close. Set takeoff trim, check. Actually, did that change anything? No, same, still same here. 113 and 117. I think that was the same. Good. Jonsi plays. Ska bara borsta tänderna, sen är jag tillbaka. No problem. Yes. So, let's see. Rasmus, blir du inte trött efter en sån här lång dag? If I get tired after a long day, sometimes yes, but not really. I'm a little bit tired, yes, but we can still do this flight, and I get some sleep afterwards, so it's fine. It's fine. I am also I do like to stay up at night. I'm more like a night person than a morning person. Now what? Let's see. We're gonna start we're gonna have a look here. Make sure that everything seems to be inserted. Runway landing feet. What's this? Take off. We can enter the landing feet. How long it is? Nah. We can enter the transition altitude 5,000. Perf in cruising altitude 110. 11,000 feet. Weight. I mean, it's pretty much I think we're good to go. We're not gonna follow the checklist here. Let's go back to the flight plan. There we go. Okay, let's see. We have the flight directories on. We're gonna start the engines now then. Rasmus, när vaknade du idag? Typ klockan 7. So I woke up around 7 today. Or actually now it's yesterday. Around 7 a.m. Fuel pump is running. We're gonna do this start A and B, start number 2. And this one is not gonna spin yet because we need to have these one to feather. So getting the fuel, and now it starts spinning. Look at that. We're gonna close the door also. Where do we do that? It's here. Main door, we close that and take off the tail prop. När vaknade du idag, Rasmus? Thank you so much, Akuin, for the follow on TikTok. Welcome to the stream, by the way. We are flying from Stockholm to Mariehamn, short flight. And let's see, we have it started. What was I thinking? Here we are. I don't really understand this one. It has something to do. This one doesn't have an APU, so you can use that one instead. But yeah. The right engine is started. We'll start the other engine very soon. Actually, we can do like this. Actually, let it run. We're gonna contact the GSX and we're ready for pushback. Prepare for pushback and departure. And we can turn off the wheel chocks. Rasmus, jag vaknade typ 9:50. Okej, nice. Så, morgon. Härligt.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
We're ready for pushback. Alright, so we're gonna depart from runway 19 right. Who is that? Is that someone of you? Nalum. And we also have someone there called Cedral 171. Vincent, are you gonna fly with me? Feel free to do if you want to. This is a little bug. With the GSX, they are standing inside the plane. Akuin, tack, väldigt intressant. Är du pilot? Nej, jag är inte pilot, men jag flyger mycket på flightsimulator och jag har flugit några riktiga flygsimulatorer. Men jag är ingen riktig pilot. Sweden's night. That didn't sound good. Swedens 1999. Måste gå. Ha en bra flight. Vi hörs. Det gör vi i Swedens 1999. Sov så gott och vi hörs vidare. Och vi ses snart igen. Ha det så bra till dess. Take care, Sweden 1989. Aquawin var coolt ändå. Ja men tack så mycket. Och det är ett kul spel om man tycker om flygplan och sådär. Så prova det gärna. If you like airplanes, so I think that Microsoft Flight Simulator is really great. We're gonna do a straight pushback this time.
Release parking brakes.
Release parking brakes. So we have the parking brake here. Parking
Commencing
brake
push.
is released.
All engines clear.
Commencing
Start
push.
at will.
We get some warning messages here. Going to ignore that. Now we'll start the other engine. Fuel pump is running. Start engine 1 on, and then we're also gonna add some fuel to it. And if you look here, it should start spinning very soon. So I thought. Oh, there we go. Nice. You can also have a look this view here. Nice with the propellers pulling up, spinning up. At first I had no idea how to start it. Now I have a little bit idea of how to do it anyway. And I just learned how to do the cruising mode and so on. So when you take off, you need to have this one to take off for TO. Then when you're in the climb phase, you turn this knob here to the CLB. I don't know if you can see it here. CLB for climb. Then when you are at the cruising altitude, you select it to cruise. And I don't know if that's correct, but when I'm going down, I'm selected to MCT. I haven't really checked that. We have not set the correct QNH here. We're gonna do that. Let's get the METAR. Flight plan, METAR is QNH 1028. We're gonna set the parking brake first. 1028.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
1028 for the QNH. So we turn this knob here. We get the QNH here. 102. Doesn't look correct here though, but okay. 1028. Looks weird there when it says 500 feet here, even though we are not. I'm gonna select this one also for the autopilot speed. Autofrost. Yes, spelet heter Microsoft Flight Simulator. Precis, helt rätt Rasmus, tack så mycket. Thank you so much Rasmus. The game of the name is Microsoft Flight Simulator. Okay, we didn't confirm the good engine start. Back to the GSX, okay then. Confirm good engine start.
Ground. We have a good engine
start.
start.
Spinning here.
You can disconnect.
And then before we taxiing, we turn into auto. Set the flaps to 15. And we do that manually here because we don't have the proper config for the joystick. I don't see much of the wing here. And then, like which view do we want to have? A little bit further. The chair is in the way. This is nice. Set this view. Alright, so we are ready to go.
Disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Emma Andersson, hur är det just där? Det är för att jag har satt det som att det ska vara just. I like it to fly in daytime a little bit more than nighttime. Alright. Jonesy Place, vad heter modden som gör så att det står flygplan med flygbolag som trafikerar rutten på den flygplatsen? Det är den som heter FSLTL. Alltså, du laddar ner fly-by-wire, men det är den som heter FSLTL som du ser här. Som gör att det till exempel står Norwegian istället för Bhutan Airlines. Yes. Så det är... Du måste ladda ner den här appen som heter FSLTL. Sen måste man också gå in på inställningar. You need to go to the settings here. Let me see if I can find this. online, I think. Yes, this is probably where you set it. No, it's not. Go to graphics, very logical, not. And then global rendering quality. You need to, if you don't want to see the Bhutan Airlines and so on, the other one, you set something to off here. This is the one. Traffic airport quality. If you're on 2024, turn this one off, and then you won't see all these random planes generated from Microsoft Flight Simulator. So graphics, and then onto global rendering quality, and then from there you select the traffic airport quality to off. And then to get the flights here, the Ryanair and so on, Norwegian, then you do the FSL-TL. Well, you download it from the fly-by-wires, free, it's free. And then basically just install it and start the FSL-TL injector. Now it's not running here. We can actually, let's do it like this. We can restart it here. The quick how it is. So here it is, now it's running. We see the traffic here, Ryanair for example. Now we're gonna stop it, confirm, and boom, the airplanes aircraft are gone. Now we're gonna start it, and then when you start it, this window pops up. You do some configuration settings here. Basically you just answer no or yes. N for no, Y for yes. In this case I don't want to change any of my settings, so I'll just press N and enter, and after that it will load all the aircraft. So now it's getting some data, and the planes will very soon be visible here. Let's see, it's gonna come very soon. Here they come, very soon now. Takes a little bit of time, but yeah, as you can see we have bus there and so on. They are now Scandinavian Airlines, they are generating. Oh, Vincent, now I have ESSA and EKCH add-on, very nice. And did you use the Orbx one, or which scenery did you use? Very nice, Vincent. That must be very nice for you. I can really recommend it. I mean, it's really two good sceneries. This is the Orbx Stockholm Arlanda, which I have been using for some years. Okay, taxi lights on. And that's it basically. We're ready to taxi. Can now turn off this one. X-feed there. Let's go. No, actually we forgot one thing. We're gonna turn this one off there. Speed brake is currently on, or parking brake is on. Here we go. Okej, Rasmus, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 har jag. Okej, nice. Men det funkar fortfarande med FSL-TL om du vill ha det. Eller om det var... Ja, Rasmus, vet du hur man fixar så man inte har rosa plan på Boeing 787? Nej, jag får också det ibland. So how to fix it so you don't get pink planes? I get that sometimes, but not very often. Usually there's the one that has developed it needs to do something. Basically, I had one time, I don't know if you remember, but I had some pink guys. Oh, actually we're gonna have departure from runway 19, right? My mistake. I had some pink guys with the GSX from runway, like, they were all pink guys, yes, passengers, and the way to fix that was to update to the latest version from GSX. So it's usually on the developer sides that you need to get a new update file, or it could be that if they haven't updated, then it's probably a bug from the file and not something you can do. Så oftast är det en bugg och det är inte så mycket som du kan göra utan att uppdatera programvaran eller filen som du laddade ner och sådär då. Rasmus, jag har försökt med allt, men folk säger att man ska köpa typ Pro eller Deluxe. Det verkar konstigt. Borde inte spela någon roll, men det var 2020 som du hade. Nej, det verkar konstigt. Men skicka typ en bild eller någonting sånt, sen kan jag kolla på det. Men det verkar konstigt att man ska behöva skaffa Pro eller Deluxe. Jag har visserligen Deluxe. Men det brukar vara mer om man ska ha ett specifikt plan. Sorry, like Flight Simulator 2020, Columbus, sir, you are playing on the 2020. Do you have like some planes that are pink? Or did you have the experience of that? I haven't had that much issue with that. Okay, so here we go. I think we're gonna do a short takeoff here. We're not gonna use the entire runway. Now we can use the say intentions thing with the AI and the mom thing. That could be funny. Let's do that. Let's see how they are and enjoying the flight.
Stockholm ground, this is KL 747 at 1036 going to
Rasmus, kan jag skicka på DM? Absolut, det går bra.
Stockholm ground, this is KL 477.
You can send it on DM on TikTok or
1036 going 748 request push and start. Sweden control, can you please tell me the radio for the Stockholm ground?
Alright, let's see. We are here at the runway, landing lights on.
747. Contact Stockholm ground for pushback clearance.
We are pretty much good to go.
Airborne, contact us for further instructions.
Columbus 0, just on some planes, some part at static aircraft as the Martin Air 747 freighter. Okay. Så Rasmus verkar få det på vissa plan. Bild också, det borde funka. Det borde funka. So it seems like Columbus 0 is having some issues of that, but few planes, static airplanes. Alright, so here we are. Prepare for takeoff.
Okay, Captain, cabin crew, take seats for departure.
Let's see. Where are we flying today? Strobe lights on.
Oh, Freddie, we're flying from Gran Canaria to Madeira today.
No.
Just like when you were little, always dreaming of flying high in the sky.
No.
Remember to keep the cockpit clean, just like you did with your room at home.
You're wrong, Mom.
Dear passengers, we're flying from Gran Canaria to Madeira today.
We're flying from Stockholm to
I just want to say how proud I am
Mariehamn.
of my son, Freddie, our captain. He had a tough time finding people to fly with him, but here we are.
Here
Thank you for being such wonderful passengers today. Oh, Freddie, you're right. We're flying from Stockholm to Mariehamn. Just remember to keep the cockpit clean, just like you did with your room at home. Dear passengers,
Shut up, I'm flying.
I just want to let you know that I am the mother of our captain, Freddie. I am so proud of him, even though he had a tough time finding people to fly with him. Thank you for being such wonderful passengers today.
100.
Oh, Freddie, I just want to make sure you're doing okay up there. Just remember to keep the cockpit clean, just like you did with your room at home. Dear passengers, I just want to let you know that I am the mother of our captain, Freddie. I am so proud of him,
Alright,
even though he had a tough time finding people to fly with him. Thank you for being such wonderful passengers today.
Now we're gonna change to the climb mode. Autopilot on. Let's see, ES and then nav. Oh, we didn't set the. Haha. No. Let's not crash. Okay. We need to set it in climb. Haha, low approach here. Always exciting when we do this. Oh, look at that low flight. Can we please climb? Now, overspeed also lovely. Here I was very confident about this flight, and now I don't feel confident at all. Climb, please. Why is it not climbing? 5,000 feet. Autopilot disconnect, autopilot connect. Now done. LNAV, what if it was VNAV maybe? Oh, VNAV it was, not LNAV. Okay, I think we're good here. Altitude select, 11,000. Flaps can be retracted now. And we're climbing to 11,000 feet. There we go. Huh. So, nothing to worry about. And we're following the flight plan here. Very nice. No. That looks better. Rasmus, okej, jag skickar imorgon för inte datorn på. Inga problem. Inga problem. So here we are on our way from Stockholm to Mariehamn. Gears are up. We're climbing. It's looking good. Cologne 0, and in Tehran, Merbad, the Iran A320 gets some pings. Oh, really? Yeah, interesting. I didn't have that much ping issues in the 2020. I did have some ping issues in the 2024, but it was mainly like, for example, I downloaded the sunclass A330, and that was ping below here, but that was mainly because of the developer or something, and it wasn't compatible with the 2024. True streamer body doesn't seem to be climbing. Yeah, but now it is climbing, I think. Yes, but it's very slow rate here. Maybe we can change that. 2,000 feet. We are not using so much speed. Let's increase that to the white one there. Vertical nav, ISL now. Why is this one flashing? We are climbing, even though it's going quite slow, but I think this one should be in the white one there. I mean, we're climbing, but it takes a little bit of time here. Stockholm plane spotting, be like, feel confident flying Scandinavian Airlines, ATR, few seconds later, almost crashed. Yes, exactly. Not a good start, but I felt like really good, and then like, why am I probably pressed the wrong one. There's this nav, and then there's this V nav, and it seems like I pressed the wrong one. Still don't know why this one is flashing. Like, yeah. We can probably like jaw damper, altitude selector is like the vertical nose up. Vertical speed here. Not sure if that does much. But here we are, airborne, and let's get the Volanta thing. I think we didn't update it. Let's go back here, add a flight plan, import. And now we have the statistics. We have like 90 minutes remaining, so short flight to Mariehamn. And looks quite nice. Now the question is, can we get a wing view without the plane crashing? Because sometimes it does. Tilting a little bit too much. Nope, autopilot disconnected. Or no, yes, it is disconnected. No, why? But why does it do that? Stupid thing. I just wanted to look at the have a wing view. VNav, yes. No, it's not. Yeah, it's following the route here, just configuring. So it seems like we cannot have a wing view without it disconnecting the autopilot. But overall good. Hey, what can you tell us about the aircraft?
Oh, Freddie, we're flying on an Airbus A320 today.
No.
Just remember to
No.
keep the cockpit clean, just like you did with your room at home.
We are flying an ATR 72600, Mom.
Oh, Freddie, we're actually flying in an ATR 72600. Just remember to keep the cockpit clean, just like you did with your room at home.
And now,
Dear passengers,
which
I
plane
just
are we
want to let
flying?
you know that I am the mother of our captain, Freddie. I am so proud of him, even though he had a tough time finding people to fly with him. Thank you for being such wonderful passengers today. Oh, Freddie, we're flying in an ATR 72600.
She learned.
Just remember to keep the cockpit clean, just like you did with your room at home.
Let's see. Colon Sincere, is there the same hotkey for the view and autopilot? I don't know really how I can see which hotkey I have for the autopilot. I suspect this is also the issue when we have the wing view in the Phoenix. When I set the hotkeys, I use Control Alt and then the numpad like 6, 4, 1, 3, 7, 9 and so on. So I don't know really. But we can walk back like this then. It's just a little bit. Yeah. Here we are with a nice wing view. So short flight, and let's see then. I don't know how to do the correct ILS thing here. I don't even know how to zoom out. Like, you need to click some spots here, and I know how to look at that at least. Display click spot help. So here there's some range, here there's a minus and plus format. So we need to click, this is like stupid I say. So minus, do we get minus there? No. No? Oh, they just changed the format there, and yeah, then there is the minus range somewhere here. That doesn't make correct either. I don't like the clicking on the screen and try to remember where to click. Rasmus, behöver gå och lägga mig, men när är nästa live? Yes, klockan blir sent. Oj, klockan är redan över 1. Nästa live blir imorgon. Tomorrow, next live. Probably around the same time, around 22 p.m. Don't remember, guys. Where are we going to fly tomorrow? What did we say? True streamer boy, shut that goddamn radio off. Yes, exactly. True stream boy, last time I fly with an ATR was from Bromma with Broughton's Airlines. Okay, nice. How was the flight? I have not flown with the ATR. I did fly with the Dash 800 from Stockholm to Berlin. And the flight was quite nice. Here we are at 10,000 feet. Yes. Now the seatbelt sign can come off. And landing lights off. That's the taxi lights, right? No, wing lights. Where are the taxi lights? There we go. Should have come off earlier. Godnatt Rasmus, sov så gott, vi hörs och ses. See you next time Rasmus, and have a good night's sleep. So where should we fly next time? What did we say? I forgot. My memory is good but very short. So here we are soon at 11,000 feet, and this is where we change this one to the cruise. So we'll select it now to cruise. But I would love to see like distance. Oh, there we go. Why can't I see the top of the sensor? That's weird. Probably because we have missed something here. Runway 03, and we did select that. Flight plan direct to now perf. Destination runway QNH. Right, transition altitude is selected 5,000 here. I think it's the same, not sure. The QNH, what do we have there? Performance, payload, flight plan. What am I looking at here? METAR first, QNH 1029. Let's set to 1029. 1029. Perfect. Yeah, don't know really. And where did my flight plan go? Okay. I'd love to see my flight here. And Colonel 0, LPPT. Where is LPPT? Right, Lisbon. So let's fly from Stockholm to Lisbon then. And what's going on here? Where's my flight plan? Why can't I see it here? Oops. Oops. Nope.
Started 579er, Oscar Yankee Kilo Alpha Uniform, Turku Tower, contact departure on 120.475.
Plan. There we go. Okay, and now we'll select the ND. There we go. Now the question is, why can't I see? Where is my top of descent? Why can't I see it? How do we zoom in? That's not the way you have to zoom in. Clicking somewhere, trying to get back. Okay, we click the ND again. And how do we zoom in again? We need to check here on this mapping thing. Display click spot help. Zoom in, range up there. Okay, now it's zooming out. Haha. And apparently that didn't do it. Shit. No, no, no. Why is it so hard to zoom in? Okay, let's change the format here now. Don't like that we need to like. Can we just zoom in? No, we cannot. Zoom. What is this? The airport thing? Don't know. Really annoying. Let's get it in this one then. Okay, that's better. At least let's leave it like that and there. There we go. Flight plan back there. Okay. We should probably descend now. I'll just guess. This is such an amateur flight here. Is it like 3,000 feet? 4,900 selected now. 4,200, 3,000. And now we'll select for the MCT. Oops. Make sure DV-nav is selected. Now it's descending. Reduce the speed. Like that. Now we're gonna overspeed, reducing more. Ground idle. Okay. Alright, so we are descending, but we don't have much clue here. 2,000 feet there. Really? Let's give me the Navi charts. Navigraph charts. Unload. No, later restart. Import flight. Import from SimBrief. And this one, Stockholm to Mariehamn. Here we are. And where do we need to be? Let's runway. Which one are we even going to? Runway 03. So we're going to runway 03. Where is it then? Runway 01 left, 01 left, 01. Am I blind? Oh, we are at Stockholm Arlanda. Okay. No. Let's go back. Here we are. Let's go there. And runway 03, that is there. Here we are. 2,000 at Naril. Oh, there, we're not gonna make that. Ha! Okay, we're at 4,400. Oh, look at that. Descending very quickly. Did we set 2,000? No, we set 3,000. Nadrivik, where are you flying? I'm flying from, hello, by the way, and we're flying from Stockholm to Mariehamn. The island outside, or the island in the Baltic Sea between Sweden and Finland. So we are about to land very soon. And descending. Let's get the charts here. Here we are. There is Mariehamn. We have reduced the speed. This will be an interesting landing. Below 3,000 feet. Oh, let's turn on the landing lights. Seatbelt sign. Runway in sight. Set the flap to 15. Approach. Where's that? Approach. There, maybe. Maybe do a manual landing here. Actually, we might disconnect it and just do a manual landing here. I'm gonna use the full flap and landing gear down. This will be interesting. Let's also record the flight. Speed, need more speed. Alright then. We are coming in for landing at Mariehamn. This is where the boats go to from Stockholm and to Mariehamn. 1,000 feet, we'll disconnect the autopilot and the manual landing now.
500. 500.
Cabin crew, please take your seat for landing.
Okay, Captain. I'll make sure the cabin crew is ready for the service.
100.
Service.
Dear passengers, this is your friendly crew on board. We're just about to start our service, so please sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. And just a little note from me, I am the mother of our captain, Freddie. I'm so proud of him, even if he had a tough time finding people to fly with him. Thank you for being such wonderful passengers today.
Okay. Missed the takeoff there, but we can still turn around. Oh, good. Alright, we landed at Mariehamn. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mariehamn. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mariehamn Airport.
Dear passengers, we have just landed at Mariehamn Airport. Captain Freddie did an excellent job with the landing. I would rate it an 8 out of 10. It was a bit bumpy, but we made it safely. I just want to say how proud I am of my son, even if he had a tough time finding people to fly with him. Thank you for being such wonderful passengers today. We hope you enjoy your time here in Mariehamn.
Yeah, sorry, what is here? Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Alright, so here we are at the Mariehamn. This is the freeware add-on scenery, really nice. For being a freeware, it's really looking good with all, even the flags moving and so on. Did I actually take my stand here? You know what, I'm gonna push myself in there. Okay, maybe we're not gonna fit here. Didn't realize the wings were so big. We'll stop just before, or like get in between there. Something like this. That's good. Parking brake set. This one get back there, and this one to feather. And the other one off. Alright, we did a landing here, and let's see how was it? Don't know. What do you think, guys? End flight. Review. Minus 254, that was quite okay. Flight time 23 minutes. So a short flight to Mariehamn. And yeah. So here we are. It's not a bad scenery. Yeah, let's have a look at the recording now, and let's see. Get rid of that. I'm gonna load. Stop the recording. Let's fix the engine here. There we go. And let's see. Load. Area of the landing. Let's have a look then. Wait a little bit and then play. Cologne Sensor 8 out of 10, yeah. It was not the best landing. But we landed like, yeah. Here maybe a little bit late on the touchdown, I think, and because I haven't configured the throttle, I didn't use any reverse in the propellers. Yeah, because I basically can't. I need to configure that for that. Yeah, a little bit late here for touchdown. We missed the touchdown zone. Actually, that's much better than I thought. Very long floating. So that's not so bad. And now we'll go to like an inside view also. A little bit like there maybe. Go inside here. Now we can just have a view here. No, Cologne had to. Cologne 0. There it was again. The great ad break. Oh my god. I don't. Sorry, I don't know that there is like ad break when you. Just in time for the landing. Oh my god. Let's fix it again. We can replay it. I mean, this landing wasn't bad. Very nice, I would say anyway. So, okay, Cologne Sensor, where did you not see? Let's have a look at the outside view like this then. Oh, Cologne says here, every time you respond to my message. Oh my god. I'm gonna see if I can do some settings about it. Or something. That's annoying. I'm sorry about that. It shouldn't be like that. Alright, so here we are then at Mariehamn Airport. And yeah, that will be it. So there true stream boy, there is ad breaks on YouTube but TikTok and Twitch none. Interesting. Very interesting. I need to look up how that is. There must be some settings somewhere I can tweak it. Alright, so tomorrow then we're gonna fly from Stockholm to Lisbon, and don't know the flight time for that, about 3 hours something. So we're gonna start around 22 p.m. and we're probably gonna fly in Airbus to try and fly a little bit more professional. Yeah, so that will be it. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys, and Cologne sounds here. It can only get better or not nowadays. Yeah. Maybe not. Who knows, right? Everything gets better. I'll try to look at that because it's really annoying when if the ad breaks all like that. I didn't know, so we're gonna try and see what I can do about it. Yeah. And Clone says everything so far was great. Yeah, thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you soon again. Have a good night's sleep, everyone, and see you tomorrow. I'll be back around 22 p.m. somewhere around that time. But for now, bye for now, guys, and take care. Oh, it restarts again. Nice. Very nice. But thanks for now, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night's sleep, everyone. And True Streaming Boys, see you next time. Cologne Zero, goodbye. And Jones C Plays, goodbye also if you're still here. And Sweden 1989, you already left, I think. But have a good night's sleep, everyone, and see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Goodbye, and see you tomorrow. Yes, indeed, True Streamer Boy. Also, gute Nacht, Cologne Zero. How do we end the stream? How do I end the stream? There we go. Alright, but